And finally, I want to thank the folks here at Colorado Springs City Hub. I think this is an absolutely amazing venue for Wings of Change. If you've been to the events before, you know we've gone to other places, right? And this place, to me, meets 100% of our requirements, and the staff is phenomenal to work with. Thank you, Colorado Springs City Hub. All right, Sam, we're coming to you in just a few minutes, okay? So you all know that we have the silent auction over here. The silent auction is live now. It will continue throughout the night until 8:30. I will give a couple of warnings for that when the silent auction will be closing. Again, this beautiful piece will be raffled off at 7:32. Between now and then, we are actually going to get into it with the butterflies. Lynn's telling us something. What are you telling us, Lynn? So the silent auction will close at 8:30, so please get your bids in. Yes, ma'am, Lynn.
I just wanted to share with the audience, you might have seen us carry out 3 petites that were previously over on the silent auction. Every piece in the silent auction, as well as live auction, has a buy it now price associated with it. And somebody just came in and did buy it now on 3 petites, so they're gone. So if you were looking at one and it's no longer there, so somebody just came in, one couple, and bought 3 petites for $2,000 each. So
wow,
we really appreciate that, but just in case you were looking at one and you wonder why it's not there, that's what happened.
And if you notice, we have a couple, I don't know how many exactly. Michelle, you can probably answer that, but 8? You're holding up 7. Okay, that's why you're an artist, right? You can't do math? Yeah. We have 8 petite butterflies that were actually made by students from D11. So you can go over and check those out. We like to support the students, and in turn, they like to support us. So now I have a little bit more before we get there. I promise, folks, it's coming. I didn't write the script, though, okay? The live auction presented by sponsor Status Symbol Auto Body will begin in just a few minutes. Please note that each butterfly and dragonfly comes with a stand of your choice, either the indoor stand like you see around right now, or the garden stake. Each petite butterfly, where all bidding is online or via your cell phone, comes with a table stand as you see over in the silent auction area. We also kindly ask that all garden art pieces are either taken home with you tonight after the auction, or you plan to pick them up from Mann Middle School tomorrow between 10 a.m. and 12:30 in the afternoon, or you may choose delivery within El Paso County for a $50 delivery fee on Sunday the 29th between 2 and 5. Is everybody getting these numbers? Because I can't remember them either. Any delivery outside of El Paso County will need to be discussed with event staff. All silent auction items need to be taken home with you tonight. Items are to be paid for via the GiveSmart app on your phone. Please visit the checkout area in the lobby on your way out to pick up your items. Whew, anybody got any other admin announcements? Because that went for a while, didn't it?
Where are the bathrooms?
Say again?
Where are the bathrooms?
The bathrooms are directly out here in the middle of, what do you call that, a vestibule? And they're behind they're behind that wooden wall.
Always good to know where those are.
Yeah, and so I want this to be fun for everybody. We are going to keep it moving because we have a lot of pieces of art to sell tonight. And what we are going to do is we are going to open the auction. I'm coming to you, Tina. We're going to open the auction, and you'll notice that we kind of are going to do a snake as we sell each auction item. And we are going to finish up each one of these garden-sized butterflies or dragonflies. Yes, ma'am, Tina. So did everybody hear that? So if you don't know how to get to GiveSmart, when you registered, you should have received a text. You click on that, and it will go to the GiveSmart app. Yes, ma'am, Sam?
Is there anybody who's wondering, before we get started, can I have help with that? Because sometimes technology is brilliant, and other times it's more brilliant than maybe we are. So if you need help, there's no shame in that. We've already practiced raising our hands. If you need help with getting GiveSmart on your phone, please let us know, and a volunteer will come and help.
And on most of the tables, there is the username and password or the password for the network here so that you can log in and have reliable internet.
Perfect. Are you passing to me?
I'm passing to you.
Look at that, you guys. Okay, so this year is a little bit different. Here's why. You guys are in the room, and then there are other people who are not. And so we're doing a hybrid this year. And what I mean by that is you will be bidding in this room because these are beautiful pieces, and everyone would love to have one. But there's also folks who are bidding online from home or other places. And so you'll hear me reaching out here to Claire and Fee, if you guys will give a wave. And so Claire and Fee are hitting refresh, refresh, refresh to see if there are other bids that are coming in. So they have a microphone, and you're going to hear them from time to time give a shout out and let us know that we've got somebody bidding who is not in the room with us tonight. Does that make sense? So we'll be bidding that way. And then also, if as Chip said, we're going to be snaking around a little bit. If we're over here and you want to bid, but you're being kind of secretive and you're way over here, I've got some spotters in the room. So if I could have Tina and Kay and Carol, I'll give a wave. So here we are, and here we are.
Yeah, Kay's at the bar.
Okay, there we go. Well, it's okay to
For
be at the
those
bar.
of you who know Kay.
Okay, Kay. So here's Kay, and then Tina, and then we have Carol as well. So if you want to bid, and I didn't get your attention or you didn't get mine, please let one of these gals know, and they will help us with that. So the last thing that I guess I'll say is because we're doing this as a hybrid, so there's online bidding that's live as well as live bidding in the room. We are working a little bit in arrears. So when it comes time to sell it, we're going to check in and make sure that we have all of the bids together before we actually sell an item. And then Chip will let you know who the winner of that item is after we've already sold the next one. Does that make sense? Yeah? Okay.
You ready to get started, Sam?
I'm ready to get started, Chip.
All right. Hey, for those of you on the opposite side of the room, you are welcome to come up and look at the pieces as we are auctioning them off. Feel free to roam about, go to the bar, get more food, bathroom, whatever you need to do. Let's make this fun, okay? And most of all, if you have questions, just ask us. All right? We are going to start with, yes, ma'am?
If the artists are in the room, as Chip calls you off, would you please stand up so that we can applaud you and recognize you? And then that way, whoever buys it also has a picture of who you are.
And we are going to start with this gorgeous piece right here. It's entitled, It's All Monet. It's auction item number 300 by Hope Abushan, who has been doing art for us for a while. Where is Hope? Is she here? There she is.
Thank you, Hope.
Thank you,
Thank
Hope.
you so much. Okay. Claire or Fee? Do I have a bid on this one already? And Claire? Okay.
All right, can you hear me? Okay. At the moment, there are no bids.
Oh, okay, perfect. Then we're going to do the bidding here. So guys, let's buy this one. How about $5,000? $5,000 bid now. 5,000, 5,000. Will you give me $5,000 on it? 5,000 with ja. How about 2,500 just to kick it off? 2,500 bid now. 25, 25. Who will give me $2,500 on it? It's for It's All Monet. 2,500, 2,500 bid now. 25, 25. Who will give me 2,500? Did somebody say $2,000 just to start it? 2,000 bid now. 2,000, 2,000. Will you give me $2,000 on it? 2,000 with ja. 2,000 bid now. 2,000, 2,000. Will you give me 2,000 for this beautiful butterfly? Did somebody say $1,500? Just to start it, 1,500 out of enough 15. Thank you, Kay. I've got you at 15. And who will give me 1,750? 1,500 out of enough 70 enough, 70 enough. Will you give me 1,750 on it? 1,750 with ja. 1,500 out of enough 70 enough, enough. Will you give me $1,750? I'm at 15, but I take 1,750. 1,500 out of enough 70 enough, 70 enough. Will you give me 1,750 for It's All Monet? 1,517. Did somebody say $1,600 just one time? I'm at 15, but I take 16. 1,500 out of it on 16. 16. Will you give me $1,600 on it? 16 with ja. I see you. Thank you for coming tonight. Auctions are so much better when there's two people. So I've got you now at 1,600. Okay, how about 17? 1,600 out of 1,770. Will you give me $1,700? That's for It's All Monet. I'm at 16, but I take 17. 1,600 out of 1,770. Will you give me $1,700 on it? Are y'all in? 16 and 17. Claire, do I have anybody bidding more than 1,600 online?
It is a steal.
So you know what? It is a steal. So if you just want to bid like 2,000,
Hold on one moment.
I would feel better. I know. So I've got you at 16. And I'm sorry, Claire, did you have anybody?
We're currently at, looks like 1,600.
So I've got 16 in the room, so that's live. If somebody's bidding virtually, they have to bid up. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys, isn't this fun? We're doing it like live in real
Currently
time.
1,700.
I'm at 17.
17.
Would you go 18? How about 1,900 to your person? 1,800 out of it on 1919. Will you give me $1,900 to the person online? I'm at 1,800 live. I'll take 1,800 out of it on 1919. Will you give me $1,900 for it? It's all Monet. 18 and 19. 1,800 out of it on 1919. Will you give me $1,900 for it? Here we are. Okay, did you want back in? I'm at 1,800, but I take 19 online.
Currently still 1,700.
But I have 18. So they need to go 19. Are they bidding 19?
Hold on one moment.
Okay. Hi, guys. I think this is kind of fun. What are you eating there, mister?
I don't know, but it's really good.
I think that is a bacon-wrapped date.
Lovely.
I know. And are you on a date? No? Yes. Okay. All right. So I love that you're, doing it all there. So I'm at 1,800 in the room. Ladies, do we have $1,900? 1,800 out of it on 1919. Will you give me 19 online? I'm at 18 in the room. But I'd get 19 in the room if y'all wanted to go. I'm at 18, but I would take 19. 1,800 out of it on 1919. Will you give me $1,900
It's currently
on it?
19.
It is 19?
19 now.
Sorry.
Miss, will you go $2,000? Thank you so much. I'm at 1,900. You could play blow them out of the water at 25. Just go high. I'm at 19, but I take 2. 1,900 out of it now. 2,000, 2,000. Will you give me 2,000? Hey, how about 2,250 online? I'm at $2,000 and 2,250. 2,000 out of it now. 2.5, 2.5. Will you give me 2,250 on it? 2,250 to your person, who currently is nameless. We don't know who that is, but it's
We're
exciting.
refreshing.
Did they say 2,250?
They said
2,000?
Well, I have 2,000 in the room.
Nope. Karen's at 2,000.
I have 2,000 in the room. Do you have higher online?
Not yet. Oh, 2,100.
And would you go 22? 2,100 out of it now. 22. Will you give me $2,200 on it? We only have that one that's Monet. I'm at 21. Would you go 22? Y'all done? Okay, so you're all done. Okay. So I'm at 2,100 to anybody in the room. 2,100 out of it now. 22. Will you give me $2,200 for It's All Monet? It's the only Monet that we have. 2,122. Y'all done. 2,122. 2,122. I sold it to your person online for 2,100. Who is it? His name is?
Nope, there it goes. John Rogers for 2,100.
John Rogers. Thank you, John. Brilliant.
And so before we get to all of the excuses about my spouse, my partner, my significant other is going to kill me, they're going to do it anyway. So just go ahead and buy it, okay? All right, next we have number 301. Where is she?
It's here.
No,
It's here.
I know where that is. I'm looking for Heidi. There she is. So, Heidi Ducharme is the artist for this. It is called Fantasy Garden. And if you have not seen it, please go up and look at it. Sam, over to you.
This is a beautiful piece. And Heidi, how many years have you been doing butterflies? Your 4th? 7. So I'm taking a page out of your book. 4, 7, like here we are. So I know, thank you. 6 years. Thank you, Heidi. And this is a beautiful piece. Last year, you maybe remember that she did gorgeous sunflowers. So again, a fantasy garden with glitter paint, so it sparkles wherever you are. So how many dollars on that one there? Let me find my friend. I feel like you have about $2,000 in your pocket. Is that right? You have about $2,000 in your pocket for this one. This is by Heidi. How many dollars on it there? Let's buy that one. Okay, guys, how about $2,000 just to kick it off? 2,000, $2,000, 2,000. Will you give me $2,000 on it? 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. Who will give me $2,000 for the fantasy garden? How about $2,000? Did somebody say 1,500 just to kick it off?
We have 1,500 online.
Thank you for, I should have asked you.
That's okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much for letting me know. So I'm at 1,500. Y'all, would you go 1,750? 1,500 out of an ascending up. Will you give me 1,750 on it? 1,500 and 1,750. 1,500 out of an ascending up. Will you give me $1,750? I'm at 1,500, but I take 1,750. 1,500 and 1,750. And excuse me, Cindy. Cindy, you buy these, don't you? You have several. I kind of feel like you want a cluster. Like, let's just keep adding. This is a beautiful original piece by Heidi. I don't know what multiple butterflies are. Somebody with a phone, Google it. I'm not sure what we call them. But I just wanted to let you know I only have $1,500 if you want to go higher on this butterfly. So I'm at 15. We'll go 1,750. 1,500 out of it on 17 up. Will you give me 1,750 on it? 1,750 would you? 1,500 out of it on 17 up. Who will give me 1,750? Did somebody say 1,600? 1,500 out of it on 16. Will you give me $1,600? Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Can
for
we get the
coming.
bidder number for that?
Number 134 at 1,600. I love that you love the McDowells. I do too. Wow. Okay, so I'm at 1,600. Who will go 17? 1,600 out of it now. 17. Will you give me $1,700 online? I'm at 1,600 on the floor. Do we have 17?
1 second.
Or anybody on the floor can also go 17. 1,600 out of it now. 17. Will you give me $1,700 for this beautiful fantasy garden? 16 and 17. 1,600 out of it now. 17. Will you give me $1,700 on it? How are you doing online there?
Not yet.
Okay. So you guys, I know this story. It's not a really compelling one. It's about a man named Jed. You may have heard it. He was a poor mountaineer, this Jed. Barely could, keep his family fed. He wasn't on a date. There weren't bacon-wrapped dates. Poor Jed. I know, shooting at some crude. How are we doing online, guys? Do we have it?
Still at 1,600 with the bidder in the room.
Okay, so I've got you at 16. So we're gonna take just a couple more seconds, and then we're gonna call that good. I'm at 1,600. Who'll go 1,650? Yes, thank you. Did you say 1,700? And did you go 1,750? Ladies and gentlemen, we have an auction. Did you say 1,800? How about 1,850? Oh, and then 1,900. Did you want to go $2,000? And how about 2,250? 2,000? Did you want to go 21? 2,000 out of now 21. You've been with me a long time. I hate to lose you now. I'm at 2,000 and 2,100. 2,000 out of now 21. Will you give me $2,100 on it? 21 would ya? It's the only one I have like that. I'm at 2,021. You're all done. What about online, friends? I'm at 2,000 in the room, 21 online.
Can you tell us the bidder number of the last 2,000? So is it
I can. It's number 203.
Awesome. Let us enter that, and then we can see if she's going to go higher.
Okay.
I know it's a little. We'll get the hang of it.
We're going to get the hang of it. Thank you for bidding. Yeah, you look beautiful. There is a song about this.
203.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you very much. Okay, so we're at 2,000 here with number 203. How are we looking there, guys? 2,000, now 21. Will you give me $2,100 on 21? But I'm at $2,000, but I take 21. Did you want back in?
Oh, we've got 21 online.
Okay. Would you go 22? Are you sure? So I'll come back to you for another 2,100. Okay. So in the room, I have lost, I think, my bidders, but let's try it. I'm at 21 online. Let's go for 2,150. 2,100 out of it now. Will you give me 2,150 for this beautiful butterfly? 2,100 and 2,150. Y'all in. 2,100 and 2,150. Here we go, 2100 and 2150, all done. I sold it online for 2100. Who is the winner?
2 seconds, hold on.
The anticipation.
Joylyn Prather for 2100.
There we go. Okay. Thank you for bidding from your living room. That's awesome.
And we did have a winner for It's All Monet by Hope Abushan for $2,100 to John Rogers. Yeah, so now we're going to move on to one of the most unique pieces we have. This is item number 302. It is Dragonfly, Chinese New Year of the Dragon 2024, and is Lee Blackburn in the house?
Hello,
I'm Sam.
thank you. Beautiful, over here.
There she is. Thank you, Lee. This is gorgeous. And okay, I can't bid on everything.
Well, you could.
Yeah.
I mean, let's not say, oh, somebody's gonna like get after me. Guys, do we have a bid online?
1,500 online.
Okay, perfect. So if you haven't taken a close-up look at this, my gosh, it's just intricate and beautiful and really, really, really well done. So I'm at 1,500 online, you said, Felicia. 15? 1,500
It's
online?
just the starting price. There aren't any bids on it just yet. So just starting at 1,500 online.
Okay, so who will give me $1,500? $1,500. Thank you. Okay, I've got you. How about $1,750? $1,500 out of it on 70 now, 70 enough. Will you give me $1,750 on it? $1,750 would you? I'm at $1,500, but I take $1,750 to anybody online or in the room. $1,500 out of it on 70 now, 70 enough. Will you give me $1,750 on it? Did somebody say 16? $1,500 out of it on 16, 16. Who will give me $1,600? Thank you, guy. I'm so glad that you came. And you are, we met earlier. That's it, Carrie. Thank you. So I'm at $1,600. Kay, how about $1,700? $1,600, but now 17, 17. Will you give me $1,700 on it? 17, would ya? I'm at 16 and 17. Hey, Mr. Carey, did you say 1,800? I'm at 1,700, but I take 18. 1,800, 1,700 about 18. And would you go 19K? 1,800 out of it now, 19, 19. Will you give me $1,900? 19, would ya? Did you say 1,850? One time. I'm at 1,800, but I take 1,850. Are you all done? 1,800 out of an outfit, and up and outfit, we 1,850. 1,850. She's considering, ladies and gentlemen. I think we should cheer her on. You can do it, Kay.
And Sam, what number are we talking about there? What bidder number?
We're on this
127, okay.
the beautiful Dragonfly, and I'm at 1,800, but I take 1,850. 1,800 out of an outfit, and outfit, and outfit, we 18 and a half. Y'all done? 1,800 and 1,850 to anybody. I'm at 1,850. Would you go 1,900, Carrie? 1,850, but now 1919. Will you give me $1,900? 19, would ya? 1,850. It took her a minute to decide. She may be done. We don't know. She may come back. I'm at 1,850. Would you go 19, sir? 1,850, but now 1919. Will you give me 1,900? How are we doing? Thank you, Carrie. How are we doing online, guys? Do we have anything higher?
1 second.
I'm at 1,900 on the floor. Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate you
So
being
we
here.
need to go up to 1,900. So who's the 1,900 with? The bidder number is that
148.
148 1,900.
That's right.
I think you have to mark up.
You guys, thank you so much for your patience as we're working to like blend the universes. It's all gonna work out.
We're at 1,950 online.
That'll be 2,000 to you, sir. 1,950. It's only another $50. She's a beaut. I'm at 1,950. Did you say 2,000? 1,950, but now 2,000. I'm at 2,000 on the floor, but I take 2,250 from at home. 2,000 out of it now, 22 and a half, 22 and a half. Would you give me 2,250 on it? $2,000 and 2,250. Did you say yes?
Yes, we are at 2,000 online.
No, I'm at 2,000 on the floor. So it would be higher online. At 2,250 or 21 even, I would take that. Just so long as we are going up. I'm at 2,000, but 2,100. 2,000 out of it now, 21, 21. Will you give me $2,100 on it? 21 would ya? 2,000 out of it now, 21, 21. Who will give me 21? Anybody else in the room? 2,021. Are y'all in? $2,000 and 21. How are we doing online, guys? I'm at 2,000 on the floor. 2,100. 2,000 and 2,100?
We need to do 2150
2,150?
or 2050.
2050?
2050 or 2150.
I would.
It makes us go up by hundreds when we enter a number. So
I would
that's
prefer
our-
2,150.
So we have Carrie Pearson right now for 2050.
Okay. Yeah, so 2,050. Carrie, would you go any higher?
No, that's
They're not-
Carrie's bid. Is that?
Oh, no, I've got Carrie at 2,000.
Okay, we'll
Right.
adjust it on our end.
Yeah, we're at 2,000. So if they go higher online, then I'm going to talk to Carrie again. But here we are.
So I tell you what, Carrie, just like last year,
Just like last year.
I will even come over to your house
Come over.
and pound the post into your garden. Hey, that's only for Carrie though, okay?
Okay, okay.
Y'all gonna have me going all over town with my post pounder.
Okay. So we've got 2,000 on the floor with Carrie. What do you guys have online? Anything higher?
We still have Carrie for 2,000. So
Okay,
you're bid in the room.
perfect. So let me close that out on the floor, and we'll close it out there, and we will move on. So I'm at $2,000. Does anyone want to go higher? 21. I would take 2,000 out of it now. 21. Will you give me $2,100 on it? 2021, y'all, and 2021. Here we go. 2021. Carrie, you bought it live and online. Number 148 for $2,000. Thank you so much, Carrie.
Thank you, Carrie, and yes, my offer still stands. I will come over and put it in the garden,
Chip.
but then they want me to come back and adjust it 6 months later. I guess I don't do a very good job, but. So we did have a winner for Heidi Ducharme's Fantasy Garden. It was Joylyn Prather for $2,100. And now we are going to go to our first dragonfly of the evening. This is item number 303. And Joan Dacus. Where is Joan? Is she with us tonight? There she is! So it's great because I get to reunite with all the artists that I got to work with previously in past years. This is called Nature's Song. And do we have an online bid to start out?
We have 1900 online.
1,900 to start out.
Perfect.
Miss Sam?
Okay, so we're at 1,900 online. How about $2,000 live in the room? I'm at 1,900 and 2,000. 1,900 out of it on 2,000. 2,000. Will you give me $2,000 on it? 2,000 with Judd. 2,000 out of it on 2,000. 2,000. Who will give me $2,000 for the dragonfly? I'm at 1,900 by take two. 1,900 out of it on 2,000. 2,000. Will you give me $2,000 on it? Here we are. 19 and 2. 19 and 2,000. 1,900 and 2,000. Y'all done. 1,900 and 2,000. I see you there. I've got your 2,000. So now we need to go higher online.
What bidder number is that?
It was 176, was it, love? 176
176 at 2,000. We'll
at
enter that.
2,000. So let's see what we got online. Thank you. I'm at 2,000. How much would you like to spend? I'll take it. I'm at 21. Hey, how about 22? 2,100 out of it now. 22, 20. Oh, look, he did this. He did this. Like, oh, whatever you want, babe. Like, just do it.
That's
I'm
so
at
cute
21.
how you ask
Did
her
you
and
go
she turns
22?
to him. That's
2,100
not
out of it now.
usually how it
22,
works.
22. Will you give me 2,200? I'm at 22. How about 23? 2,200 out of it now. 23, 23. Will you give me 2,300? Just one bullet in the gun. That's all you had. So, you know, we're at 22, but I would go 2,250. I'm sorry, my hands are cold. 2,200 out of it now. 22 and a half, 22 and a half. Will you give me 2,250 on it? I'm at 2,200 and 2,250. 2,200 out of it now. Do you want me to keep going or just leave? So you'll go 2,250? And how about 23, 2,250, but now 23, 23. Will you give me $2,300 on it? 23, what, 2,300? Oh, he knows that, yeah, he knows. Look, he did the thing again.
Joan, you should come over and
2,250 and
model.
23, 2,300. I'm at 23 on the floor. What are we doing online?
We need the bidder number.
It's 176.
Okay.
Still? Yeah.
Look, Joan's coming
For
over to
20.
model now. It's
Oh,
like the price is
yay.
right, right?
It's beautiful, Joan. So we're at 2,300 here. Did you want to go 2,350? Are you sure? I'll sit beside you again if you would like. I'm at 23 and 2,350, 2,300 out of it on fit now, we get 2,350 bucks. She told me to fly away. If I could, I would. If I could be a beautiful butterfly, I've never seen one dressed like a disco ball. But listen, if you like this, it was $7 at the cheap Dillard's. Woot woot. I know. You can't be that shiny for $7. That's like a Dutch Brothers drink. Okay, I've got you at 2,300. What are we doing online, guys?
Nothing higher than 23 right now.
Okay, we're going to close this out. I think you got it. I think you got it. Okay, so I'm at 2,300. Who'll go 2,350? Oh, I'm so sorry. I just saw my spit in the light. Did you guys see that? It didn't land on you. I know, so sorry. So I'm at 2,300 and 2,350. 2,300 now, we have $50. 2,350. Y'all in? Y'all done? 23 and 2,350. And we don't have anything new online?
Nothing new online.
2,350. Number 176, 2,300. Woo! Well done. 2,300. It's beautiful. You're welcome.
And so, as we saw a few minutes ago, Carrie Pearson is the winner of Dragonfly Chinese New Year of the Dragon 2024. I will put it in your yard, and I have been told that she won't let him buy any more tonight. How about a petite? I saw you on your phone, Carrie. Yeah. If you all don't know Lynn and Carrie, they are just the best people in the world. So we are back to the butterflies now. This is Serengeti, item number 304. And this is by Robin Brown. Is Robin with us? There we go. We got all the artists sitting at one table, apparently. Thank you, Robin. This is gorgeous. Serengeti. Do we have an online bid?
1,600 online.
We're going to start at 1,600, Sam.
All right, perfect. You guys, as I look at this, because I'm older than I've ever been, curiously, and so it reminds me of The Lion King, and then that reminds me of James Earl Jones. But this is beautiful, of these incredible depictions of the Serengeti. What, you're pointing? Because she wants to bid? You're the artist?
She's the artist and she wants to bid.
It is stunningly beautiful. I imagine when you create these, sometimes it's hard to part. So if you want to keep bidding, I'm with you. So I've got how much online, guys?
1,600.
Okay, so let's go for 17. 1,600 out of on 17. Who will give me $1,700 on 17 with just 1,600 out of on 17. Who will give me $1,700 for the Serengeti? I'm at 16 and 17. 1,600 out of on 17. Who will give me $1,700 for this beautiful piece? 1,600 and 1,700. To anybody in the room, 1,600 and 1,700. You know what we haven't had yet is people bidding against one another online. Is that happening? I'm at 1,600 online. Do we have a $1,700 bid? 1,600 out of 1770. Will you give me $1,700? 1,700 with ja. 1,617 for the Serengeti. 1,617. Simba. Right? What did he say to him? Something like, "You are more than you
We
are."
have 1,700 online.
Okay, perfect.
You want to do the
That's fun.
Mufasa?
I did. Maybe you could sing the song.
No.
Okay.
No,
I'm-
it's not going to happen tonight.
I am strictly online at this point. If you want to bid in the room, get our attention. I'm at 1,700. Who'll go 18? 1,700 out of it. 18. Will you give me $1,800 on 18? Would you? We had the 16, 17. I bet they want to come again. 1,700 and 1,800. 1,700 out of now 18. Will you give me $1,800 for the Serengeti? 1,700 and 1,800. 1,700 up now 18. Will you give me $1,800 on it? 18 would ya? 17 and 18. 1,700 and 1,800. Chip, are you going to place it in someone's yard?
If you live in El Paso County, I may just drive around the county with my post pounder. And I do have experience doing this. I grew up in Tennessee, so I put in a lot of fences.
Okay.
If you've ever done that,
Okay.
you can come do the post pounding with me because you know what it's like.
So I'm at 1,700. How are we looking online? At 1,800? 1,700 now 18. Will you give me $1,800 on it? Are we all in? 1,718. 1,718. To anyone in the room, if y'all want to go 1,750, I'd take it. I would. I'm at 1,700 and 1,750. 1,700 now 50. Will you give me 1,750 on it? That's for the Serengeti. I'm at 1,700 and 1,750. Are y'all in? 1,700 and 1,750. Are we all done? I'm
1600.
We're at 1,800, ladies and gentlemen. That's fun. So these are the online bidders. So let's go back to the last one and see if they want to up it. We're at 1,800. How about 19? 1,800 out of it on 1919. Will you give me $1,900 on it? 19 would ya? 1,800 out of it on 1919. Who will give me $1,900 for this Serengeti? I'm at 18 and 19. 1,800 out of it on 1919. Will you give me $1,900 for this beautiful piece? 18 and 19. How are we looking there, guys?
Still at 1800.
Still at 18? Did we refresh?
We did.
Okay. We're at 18? Okay. So guys, here's how I think this is going to work, because we're all learning, right, in real time. So the people bidding online, somebody quit bidding, and so we're just going to wrap it up, because nobody in the room yet was bidding on Serengeti. So I'm at $1,800. Is that right? Will anyone go 1850 one time? 1,800 out of it, nobody. 1850, y'all in. 1,800 and 1850. Here we go. I sold it to the online person at $1,800.
Wonderful.
Okay. And you guys will let us know who that is.
And to wrap up with Nature's Song, Michael Miller, right? 2,300. I don't think you actually bought that, though. Well, you may have bought it. You didn't make the decision to buy it. All right, we'll come back to you later on tonight, too. All right, folks, this one is amazing. It is The Sun is Shining. It is item number 305, and Denise Castillo is the artist. Where is Denise? Is she here tonight? I don't see Denise, but I tell you what, she has a signature way of creating her art.
Oh.
She did this also a couple of years ago. It is truly amazing. Craig, that clear coat does just fine on it, right?
It really is gorgeous.
We've got an online bidder to start.
Yes, how much?
1,500.
Thank you so much. Okay, so somebody at home said, heck yeah, I want to bid 1,500 on that. You guys, what do you want to bid here? I'm at 1,500. I take 1,750. 1,500 up now, 17 up. Will you give me 1,750 on it? 1,750 would ya? I'm at 1,500 and 1,750. 1,500 up now, 17 up. Will you give me 1,600? 1,500 up now, 16. Will you give me $1,600 for this beautiful piece by Denise? 15 and 16. 1,500 out of it now, 16. Who will give me $1,600 on it? 16 would ya? I've got you, Kay. Thank you. I'm at 1,600 on the floor. Does our online, will they bid more? What number? Kay, are you 134?
127.
127 at 1,600. I'm at 1,600. And anybody else at 1,600 out of it now, 17. Will you give me 1,700? I've got 1,700 on the floor. What is your number, love? Number 149, that's at 1,700. Kay, would you like to beat that? I'm at $1,700, but I take more. Are you? Did you say 18, mister, or did you say just 25? Was it 18? I'll take 18. And then how about 1,900? 1,800, but now 19. Will you give me $1,900 on it? 19 with Jen at 1,800, but I take 19.
Stop, Craig. This is me.
1,819, 1,800 out of it on 1919. Will you give me 1,900? Hey, mister, did you say 2,000? I'm at $1,900, but I take two. 1,900 out of it on 2,000. Will you give me $2,000 on 2,000 with $2,000? You know, he would probably put the post in your garden. I'm at 19. Did you say 2,000? 1,900 out of it on 2,000. Will you give me $2,000 on it? Y'all in. 19 and 2,000 to anybody, either in the room or online. I'm at 1,900 here. What is your number, love? I'm supposed to know. So is it 145? That's 145 at $1,900. What are you showing online? Number 145,
I was gonna say,
$1,900.
which number did you use?
No additional bids yet.
Okay, this is looking pretty good for you. I'm at 19. Did somebody say 1,950? 1,900 out of enough, 19 with ya. I'm at 1,900, but I take 50. 1,900 out of enough, 1,950. Y'all in. $1,950. Here we go. Nobody new online?
Nobody new online.
My sweet love, you just bought that for $1,900. Well done.
Yes.
And you are number 149. 149 for $1,900.
Thank you.
y'all will be surprised when you hear who won that in a minute.
I think that we will. Is it a dapper-looking gentleman?
Somebody wearing a butterfly coat.
That's it. That's it.
So we did have a buyer for Serengeti by Robin Brown, and that was Linda Schmidt online for $1,800.
Thank you, Linda.
We have another butterfly. This is by another one of our longtime artists. It is called All Aflutter. It is number 306, and it is by Lorraine Danzo. Where is Lorraine? There she
Thank
is.
you, Lorraine. Thank you so much.
So I tell you, if y'all have ever been to Reveal, have y'all been to Reveal where we put these in the Pioneers Museum
Yeah.
courtyard? Yeah. So between Lorraine and Heidi, they about give me a heart attack about when they turn their art in. Right, Heidi?
That's good.
Yeah, she knows. She knows what I'm talking about. So do we have an online bid to start?
We're starting at 1,800 online.
Beautiful. So we're at 1,800 for Lorraine's gorgeous butterfly. How about 19 in the room? Thank you, sir. I'm so glad that you came. I'm at 1,900. Who'll go 2,000? 1,900 out of about 2,000. 2,000. Will you give me $2,000 on it? 2,000 would ya? Hey, online, I'm at 19. I'll take two. 1,900 out of about 2,000. 2,000. Who will give me $2,000 on it? 2,000 would ya? I see you over there. Number 102. Thank you so much. Number 137. Don't let him do that to you. I'm at 2,000. Oh, can I hold your phone? Can I get you another drink?
So,
I'm at 2,000.
hey-
Did you say 22.50, sir? I'm at $2,000 and 22.50.
So Sam, I'm going to give you a little inside baseball
All
on
right.
this gentleman
okay.
here.
Okay.
He is now retired.
All
He
right.
has nothing better to do but bid on auctions.
This is, you know, I heard somebody say that about you earlier, and I didn't know if it was true, but it's just been confirmed. So I'm at $2,000 over here. Would you go 21, sir? I'm at 2,100. How about 22? 2,100 out of about 22. Hey, would you go 23? It's just like bad onions. I'm right back. I was at 22 and 2,300. 2,200 out of about 23. 23. Will you give me 2,300? Do you need to check with somebody on your phone? I'm at 22. Would you go 23?
Yes, he does.
2,200 out of about 23. 23. Will you give me 2,300 on it?
We
Did
have
you-
2,200 online.
I have 2,200 in the room.
Okay.
So if they go higher, that would be great. Because we aren't going to cut the butterfly in half. Am I right?
I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm
doing
at-
that.
I'm at-
I will pound
I'm
the
at
post,
22
but-
in the room. So if they go higher,
Well, we can't enter another 22, so that makes it challenging.
yes. So my 22 is number, is it 103? What is your number? Number 102 is at 2,200. That's
But-
you, George. Thank you. I'm
Are
at
you-
2,200 here.
Sam, he is seriously texting with his wife right now.
Let him do it. Make sure she says she can go higher.
Oh, she's texting him.
And did
she
she
must be online.
did she-
We're at
say-
23 online.
Is that your wife? Is she bidding online because you won't bid here? Oh, I love that she's canning tomatoes. Okay, so we have 23 online. Hey, George, how about 24? 2,300 out of about 24, 24. Will you give me $2,400 on it? 24, but Jim at 24. Hey, did you say 25? 2,400 out of about 25, 25. Will you give me 2,500 for this beautiful butterfly? 24 and 25. How about online? Will we go 25? I'm at 24 with 102, but I'd take 25. 2,400 out of about 25, 25. Who will give me 2,500? 24 and 25, 2,400 out of about 25, 25. Will you give me 2,500? She went back in, mister. I'm at 24, 25. I mean, canned tomatoes are lovely, but sometime you're going to run out. These butterflies last for years. I'm
We have
at
25
2,400.
online.
How much?
25 online.
Hey, George. Would you go? I'm at 26
There he
in the
goes.
house.
102. George
He's-
as well, 102.
102.
Great.
2,600.
Sorry, we have to also enter the manual, on these bids on here, so online knows. That's
got
the
you.
complicated part.
Almost like we're
Okay.
analog.
It's just fun. It's just fun. That's what we're doing.
27 online.
George.
Wow.
I'm at 28 in the house.
Okay.
102. 2,829, 28. You know, if somebody just wanted to jump out of the hundreds, like if we did 250 or 500 or thousands, that would be great too. I'm at 2,800. I'll go 29. 2,800 out of about 29, 29. Will you give me $2,900 on it? 29 with ja online, 2,829, or anybody in the room. Hey, I see you over there. God bless you for
Oh,
coming.
122
I'm sorry, what?
is 122.
Yeah, she is 122.
Or is
No,
that
she's
132.
132.
132.
132. And that was at 2,200? Is that what I was at, 2,200?
No, we're already at 28, so is that for 3,000?
How much did you say?
We have 29
29?
online, so we need 3,000 in the room.
3,000 in the room. Would you go 3,000, love? I mean, I'm so happy that I got to see you. I'm hoping that you'll go 3,000. Would you go 3,000? We have 2,900 online. Is it 29 online or in the room,
It's
guys?
29 online.
Online.
She
said-
got it before we could enter the 132.
Sorry. I'm at 3,000 in the room, number 132. George, I don't want to lose you. Did you want to go 35? 3,000 out of it now, 35, 35. Will you give me $3,500? 35, would you? I'm at 35 with 102. Would you go 4,000? I'm at 3,500. How about 4,000 bucks? 3,500 out of it, 4,000, 4,000. Would you give me $4,000 on it? 4,000, would you? Hey, hi, friend. I'm at 3,500. Would you go 4,000? 3,500 out of it now, 4,000, 4,000. Will you give me $4,000 on it? Did you mean 3,750 or do you mean go away? This means cut it in half. I'm at 35, but I'm looking for 4, or I would take 3,750. I'd even go 36 one time, just because I came all this way. I'm at 3,536, 3,600. Hey, George, you want to go again? 3,600 out of it now. How about 4,000, George? Would you go? I'm at 36 and 4, 3,600 out of it, 4,000, 4,000. Will you give me $4,000 for this beautiful piece of art? Original. I'm at 3,600. Did you say 4,000, sir? I'll take it. Did you want to go 38?
What
There-
bidder number is that? 37? Sorry, can you give us that update?
102
Yeah,
at
it's still
37.
102. Yeah, number 102 at 3,700. And how about 3,800? 3,700 out of it now, 38, 38. Who will give me $3,800 on it? Y'all in. I'm at 37 in the room. I take 38. 3,700 out of it now, 38, 38. Will you give me 3,800 on it? 3,800 with ya. I'm at 3,700. I take 38. 3,738. She gave the shrug like, I don't know, maybe we could.
They're
I'm at
discussing it right
3,800.
now.
Thank you. 4,000. I've got 4,000 with 102. Would you go 4,250? 4,000 out of it now. 2.5, 2.5. Will you give me 4,250 on it? 4,250. Y'all done. $4,000 and 250. Y'all, this has been exciting. It's exciting to me. Okay, so I've got George at 4,000. That's number 102. Number 102. How are we doing online, guys? 4,000 out of it now, 2.5, 2.5. Will you give me 4,250 on it? 4,250 with ya. I'm at 4,000 and 4,250. 4,000 out of it now, 2.5, 2.5. Will you give me 4,250? Here we go.
No additional bids.
4,000 and 4,250 to anybody. 4,000 and 4,250, y'all in. 4,000 and 4,250, y'all done. 4,000 and 4,250. Nothing new online. George, you bought it for $4,000.
Thank
Number
you,
102.
George.
102, $4,000. Well done, George.
No. So, is Lorraine here tonight? Oh, there she is. I'm sorry. Yes, Cindy, she is over there. My bad. My bad. Wow, Lorraine, that is amazing. So, to follow up with the sun is shining here. Some dude with a butterfly jacket and way too many butterflies at home just bought this for, I don't know what I bought it for, but I bought it for something. So
It's beautiful.
I
It's
have a lot
beautiful.
of those. Okay, this is probably one of my favorites. This is called Soulfly. We do have an online bid to start out. This is item number, Soulfly is item number 307. And I know she is here tonight, Miss Tara Sauvain. Where is Tara? There she is.
Tara, it's beautiful.
So I do have a bit of a backstory on this. Tara had done a previous art piece for us a couple years ago, and she did it in honor of her father, who had Parkinson's. And I have a particular bond with her on this because my father also had Parkinson's. And the Colorado Springs Parkinson's Support Group ended up buying that piece. And it is now at, what's the park name? Nancy Lewis Park. They donated it for a public piece of art. So
Beautiful.
Tara has come back again this year with this dragonfly named Soulfly. Again, it is item number 307. Miss Sam, take it away.
Tara, it is gorgeous. As the light shines on it, it really does look like a mosaic or like stained glass. It's just beautiful. Okay, and how many dollars do we have online, friends?
2,500.
I'm at 2,500. It's a beautiful bid. Who'll go 750? 2,500 out of an awesome enough. Will you give me 2,750? 2,750 would you? 2,500 out of an awesome enough. Will you give me 2,750 for this piece by Tara? 2,500 and 2,750. 2,500 out of an awesome enough. Will you give me 2,750 for Soulfly? 2,500 and 750.
We got one
2,500
over
and
here,
750.
Sam.
I've got.
What number? 156.
I see you, number 156. Thank you. So that's $2,750, number 156. Let's see what online does. So I'm at 2,750. Who'll go 3,000? 2,750, but now 3,000, 3,000. Will you give me $3,000 on it? 3,000 would you? 2,750, but now 3,000, 3,000. Who'll give me $3,000 for it? 27 and a half and 3,000. 2,750, but now 3,000, 3,000. Will you give me $3,000 on it? 3,000 would you? Hey, while we're waiting for that bid to come in, I see you over there. I'll get your 3 in just 1 second, I swear. I just wanted to remind you guys that all of the money raised tonight stays local in your community.
Every bit.
So you already heard, 100%, right? You already heard that it goes to D11 and to the STEAM program and to other pieces, always, always caring for kiddos and lifting them up and helping with mental health. So everything that you're doing tonight, we appreciate so much. How are we doing online, guys?
We have 2,850, but I think you have 3,000 in the
I
room,
have
right?
3,000 over here. I've got 3,000 with number 132. $3,000, number 132. Who will go 3,250? 3,000 done by now, two and a half. Will you give me 3,250 on it? 3,250 would you? I'm at $3,000 and 250. 3,000 done by now, two and a half. Who will give me 3,250 on this butterfly? Dragonfly. I'm at 3,000 and 3,250. 3,000 done by now. I see you, 3,250. Thank you, love. And you're number 156. Number 156 at 3,250. Guys, will you go 35? 3,250, but now 35, 35. Will you give me $3,500 on it? 35 would you? Have you seen how it shines in the light? I'm at 3,250. Would you go 35? 3,250, but now 35, 35. Will you give me $3,500 on it? 35 what? 3,500? Guys, would you go 3,500? Here we are. 3,250, but now 35, 35. Will you give me 35 on it? Are y'all in? 3,250 and 35. 3,250, but now 35, 35. Will you get 3,500? And that is number 132. Is it 3,500? What do we have online?
We're entering that 3,500 right now.
Okay.
We got a minute.
We got a minute.
Although that is her mother who is
And what
bidding
about
on
you,
this,
sweet
so-
love? Did you want to go 3,750? 3,500 out of an awesome, that's enough. Will you give me 3,750 on it? 3,750 would you? I'm at 3,500, but I take 7.5. Oh, it's really beautiful. Okay, I got you. I have you at 3,750. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, guys, I'm at 3,750. It's a gorgeous piece and made with love for such a good reason. So thank you. Okay, I'm at 3,750. Do y'all want to go 4,000? 3,750, but now 4,000, 4,000. Will you give me $4,000 on it? 4,000 would you? 3,750 and 4,000. Online, do we have 4,000? 3,750 and 4,000. And tell me what your number is one more time, my sweet love. Number 156. Is it 3,750? Did you all want to go $4,000? 3,750, but now 4,000, 4,000. Will you give me $4,000 on it? 4,000 would you? I'm at 37.5, but I take 4. 3,750, but now 4,000, 4,000. Will you give me $4,000 for this beautiful, beautiful dragonfly? 3,750 and 4,000. Y'all in? 3,750. I've got 3,800. 3,800. And that is still number
132.
132 at 3,800. Number 132 at 3,800. So I'm going to have just a talk, just you and me, in front of everybody else. But, well, if you love it, I would give you $100. to try and bid it? Do you want to do that? At 3,900? You can. So you want to take it at 3,850. Okay. I'm at 3,850 with number 156. Number 156, 3,850. How about 3,900 for this beautiful piece? 38.50 and 39, 38.50 but now 39, 39, will you give me 3,900? 39 with ja, 38.50 but now 39, 39, will you give me 3,900 for this gorgeous, gorgeous piece? 38.50 and 39, y'all in. 38.50 and 39, 3,900, number 132. 132 went 39. How are we looking online, guys?
No additional bids at this time.
Thank you for that. So I'm at 3,900.
No, we're 40/50.
What?
Do you want to go 4,000? I'm at
Oh,
3,900.
we have 3,950 online, right?
Do you want to go 4,000?
Yeah. Karen Driscoll online has it at 3,950.
Yay for Karen Driscoll. We've got 4,000 here with number 156. I really do mean yay. That didn't sound like a yay. Yay! Karen Driscoll. And I have $4,000 with number 156. Do you guys want to go higher? I'm at $4,000. Did you say 4,250? 4,000 da da ba 2.5, 2.5. Will you give me 4,250 on it? 4,250 would you? 4,000 da da ba 2.5, 2.5. Will you give me 4,250 for this beautiful piece? Selling now. 4,000 and 4,250. How is Karen Driscoll feeling about this? I'm at 4,000 on the floor. Would she go 250? 4,000 da da ba 2.5, 2.5. Will you give me 4,250 on it? 4,250 would you? $4,000 and 4,250. Come on, Karen. 4,250. Are we all done? 4,250.
What was that?
I don't know. I just think it's like the waiting.
That's an interesting way of buying time.
I know. It sounded sort of like a dolphin or
Hey,
like.
by the way, I told you I was from Tennessee. Can somebody give me the score of the Georgia-Alabama game?
Oh,
Anybody else interested? No, we don't say that out loud.
my husband is interested, but he's at home. Roll
Whoa.
Tide.
Oh my gosh.
Roll Tide.
That's one of those games. I told you I'm from Tennessee, so that's one of those games I wish both teams could lose.
That's what my husband would say, is Roll Tide. He loves all the things about Alabama. So
Alrighty, where are we?
we're at $4,000 on the floor. Where are we online with Karen Driscoll?
No additional bids.
Okay, in that case, Karen, thank you so much for bidding. We loved having you. Okay, I'm at 4,000. How about 4,100 one time to anybody? 4,000, 4,100, and here we go. I sold it to you for $4,000. Your number 156.
Yes, what a beautiful
Number
piece.
156. I'll take care
Amazing.
of you. Okay, thank you, thank you. I
And
love that you
so
got that.
we had a winner for All a Flutter, item number 306 by Lorraine Danzo, and that was George Garrow. Am I saying your last name right, George Garrow? For $4,000. So we are going to start kicking it up a little bit of a notch, okay? We've got a few classics, and I know where you're sitting now, Zeno. This is item number 308 by the artist Zeno Abushan. And Zeno, would you please, there he is right there, folks. He and Hope do phenomenal work
you, Zeno.
every year. This is called A Few Classics. We have an online bid to start.
What is it?
There are no online bids, but the starting price is $1,500.
There we go. Okay, Sam, we're going to start kicking it into high gear now.
That's it. How about $1,500? $1,500, but 15, will you give me $1,500? And 1,500, would you? 1,500, about 15. Who will give me $1,500 for this beautiful piece? I see you, Kay. Thank you so much. I'm at 15, and Kay, tell me your number again. That's it. 127 at 1,500. Who will go 1,750? 1,500 out of about 17 up. Will you give me 1,750 on it? 1,750 would you? 1,500 out of about 17 up. Will you give me 1,750 for this gorgeous piece? I'm at 15, but I take 1,750. How about online? 1,500 out of about 17 up. Will you give me 1,750 on it? Y'all in? 1,500 and 1,750. 1,500 out of about 17 up. Would you give me 1,750 on it? Y'all done? 1,500 and 1,750. Are we looking okay?
So I think what we need to do is, once we have a winner, then Zeno can sit and have a cocktail and explain the stories on there too.
That would
Because
be
there are a
perfect.
few classics on there.
I'm at 1,500. How are we looking online, guys? 1,750? 1,500. Sending up. Will you give me 1,750 on it? Y'all in? 15 and 1,750. Or in the room. 15 and 1,750. Thank you again, Zeno, for this beautiful piece. 15 and 1,750 online. 15 and 1,750. Y'all done. 15 and 1,750. I sold it to you, Kay, for $1,500. Tell me your number one more time. That's still it. 127 for $1,500. What's next?
So I just had a little conversation. Hope and Zeno Abushan have been doing this 8 years, you said? 8 years supporting Rotary Wings. So I think
Thank
that
you.
is amazing.
Round of applause. Yes, incredible.
So Mary Sauvain was the winner of Soulfly for, I think it was 4, right?
It was $4,000.
Okay. Now we're going to move on to a butterfly that is absolutely gorgeous by Mary Gorman. Where is Mary? Is she here tonight?
Mary.
There she is.
Yay, thank you so much.
Mary has been doing this for a long time too. This one is called Tapestry, and it is item number 309.
Do we have an online bid?
1,600 online.
Thank you so much. 1,600. So, did you listen to Carole King? Tapestry. Until we wore it out, right? Like, it's beautiful. Thank you for all the art pieces and for the beauty. Okay, we're at 1,600 online. Let's buy it in-house. How about 1,750, 1,600? Thank you, mister. I'm
We
at
got
1,750. And
137
who will
right
go
here.
to? That was number 137 at 1,750. Who will go 2,000? 1,750, but now 2,000, 2,000. Will you give me $2,000 for the tapestry? 1,750 and 2,000. 1,750, but now 2,000, 2,000. Will you give me $2,000 on it? 2,000 to anybody? I'm at 7.5, but I take 2. 1,750, but now 2,000, 2,000. Will you give me $2,000 on it? Are you ready to bid? I saw you pick up your book. It was in my periphery. I'm at 1,750. Who will go to? 1,750, but now 2,000, 2,000. Will you give me 2,000? Don't itch your head. I'm at 1,750. I'll take 2,000. 1,750, but now 2,000, 2,000. Will you give me $2,000 online? 1,750 in the house, but I take 2. 1,750, but now 2,000, 2,000. Will you give me $2,000 for tapestry? 1,750 and 2,000. 1,750, but now 2,000, 2,000. Will you give me $2,000? 17.5 and 2,000. It just takes a minute for those online folks. I'm at 1,750. We're looking for 2. 1,750, but now 2,000, 2,000. Will you give me $2,000 on it? 2,000 with Jim at 17.5, but I take 2,000. 1,750, but now 2,000, 2,000. Who will give me $2,000 on it? Y'all in. Online. Do we have anybody at 2,000? 1,750 and 2,000? That's for tapestry. 1,750 and 2,000. I bet in coming years this won't be a challenge. You know how all technology really advances? Like in another year, people just think it or something. I'm at 1,750, looking for 2,000, 1,750, but
1,850 online.
Okay, you'll go 19, mister? I'm at 1,900 on the floor. That's 137, 1,900.
Can we do 1950? We have to go by, we can't change it online.
Okay. Yeah, will you go 1950? He says sure.
Thanks, Bill. You're the best.
Bill is the best. Bill is retired. All he really wants to do is buy butterflies. And maybe have something in a glass. I'm at 1950. That's 137. What do we have online? 1950. How about 2,000 bucks? Or you said you have to go up by $100. Let's go to 2250. I'm at 1950, but I take 22 and a half. 1950, but down 2.5, 2.5. Will you give me 2250 on it? 2250 with Jim at 1950, but 220, 2,250. That doesn't roll off my tongue very well. I'm at 1950, but I take 2250. 1950 and 22 and a half. 1950, but down 2.5, 2.5. Will you give me 2250 on it? 2250 with Jim online. Do we have them?
Nothing else online.
Oh, Bill, I think you're going to get this. I'm at 1950. Did anybody say $2,000 for tapestry? 1950, but now 2,000, 2,000. Will you give me $2,000 on it? 2,000 with Joe, one time. 1950 and 2,000. Here we go. 1950 and 2,000. 1950 and 2000. You bought it, Bill, for 1950. You're number 137. 137
Thank you, Bill Nelson.
for 1950.
And a few classics. The winner is Kay Rindelman for 1,500. And thank you, Zeno, for that beautiful piece. Now we are going to mix it up, and I'm going to step over cables and such. And we're going back to the middle part of the room, and we have another dragonfly. This is item number 310. It is entitled Untamed Wonder by Madeline Gordon. Is Madeline here tonight?
Madeline?
I'm sorry, I messed up. This is not the dragonfly. We're going to the butterfly here. Untamed Wonder, number 310 by Madeline Gordon. My fault on that. Is
Okay.
Madeline here tonight? No? Okay.
Madeline is not just a beautiful name, but also a really nice cookie. The Madelines. Okay, so we've got Untamed Wonder. Guys, do we have an online bid? Untamed Wonder. Online bid?
No bids. We're at 1,500 starting price.
Perfect. How many dollars on that? Buy it here. How about $1,500? 15? I've got you. Thank you so much. I'm at 1,500. Who'll go 1,750? And what is your number, love?
Can we get that bidder number?
142. It's 142 at 1,500. I'm at 1,500. Who'll go 1,750? 1,500 out of it. Sending enough. Will you give me 1,750 on it? 1,750 would ya? You guys, there's beautiful horses on this. If you haven't seen it, like, it's truly stunning. So good work, Madeline, wherever you are. I'm at 1,500. Who'll go 1,750? 1,500 out of it. Sending enough. Will you give me 1,750 on it? 1,750 would ya? 1,500 out of 1,750. How are we doing online, guys? 1,500 and 1,750. 1,500 out of it. Sending enough. Will you give me 1,750 on it? Are we all in?
No action online.
1,500 and 1,750 to anybody. 1,500 and 1,750. Here we are. 1,500 and 1,750. 1,500 and 1,750. I sold it to you for $1,500.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
Tina.
And tell me again what your number is, love. Number 142 at $1,500 for Untamed Wonder. Well done. Well done. Thank you. What's next, Chip?
Well, I'm going to announce that Bill Nelson bought another butterfly. Where are you going to put them all, Bill? You'll figure it out. Good. He bought Tapestry, and I think that was for 1,900, right? 1950. Just go ahead and bump it up to 2,000, Bill. Now we're coming to the dragonfly. This is called Dragonfly Dreams, and it is item number 311 by Jill Clark. And I know Jill's here. Where is Jill?
Hello, Jill. Oh, she's behind you here, waving. Jill,
There
it's
she is.
beautiful.
Yes, Jill
Thank you
has
so
been a
much.
longtime artist also, and we appreciate everything she does for us, and she does phenomenal work.
Thank you, Jill. And with Dragonfly Dreams, do we have a bid online?
We have 6 bids, and it's up to 2,000.
Jill, what? Okay, so we're starting at $2,000 online. If you want to buy it in the room, guys, it's more. I'm at $2,000. How about $2,250? 2,000 out of it, 2.5. Will you give me $2,250 on it? $2,250 would ya? 2,000 out of it, 2.5. Who will give me $2,250 for Jill's beautiful piece? 2,000 out of it, 2.5. Who will give me $2,250? 2,000.
we've got
I
one
see you
over
there.
here.
And your number, what is it? 234, love? 234 at $2,250. So online, will you check that out with those other 6? See who wants to go 25. I'm at $2,250 and 25 to in the room. $2,250 but now 25. Who will give me $2,500? 25 with ya. $2,250 but now 25. Who will give it $2,500? $2,250 but now 25. Who will give me $2,500 for Jill's beautiful dragonfly? 22.5 and 25. $2,250 but now 25. Will you give me $2,500 on it? 25 with ya. I'm at 22.5. Anything online?
Not yet.
22.5 and 25.
Oh, we have 2,350.
Okay, I'll take that. It's so weird that I have to go then $100 from $2,350 to $2,450. Can I just jump to 25? Can you enter 25?
I think we have to do more than 100.
Good. So I'm going to go from $2,350 to 25. $2,350 but now 25. Who will give me $2,500? 25 with Jeff for Jill's beautiful piece. I'm at $2,350 and 25. That's number 234. $2,500. How about if they go $2,750 online? I'm at $2,500 and $2,750. $2,500 out of an awesome. That's enough. Will you give me $2,750 on it? $2,750. Would ya? I'm at $2,500. I would take 27.5. $2,500 out of an awesome. That's enough. Who will give me $2,750? To anybody. $2,500 and $2,750. This is for Jill's beautiful piece. I'm at $2,500, $2,750. Here we are. Anything online? Those 6 people online, they's just quiet now. They's just quiet. I'm at $2,500. Did you say $2,750? $2,500 and $2,750. $2,500 out of an awesome.
26 online.
Okay, I'll take 26. Would you go $2,750? Right? I'll take it. I'm at 2,700, and tell me your number one more time. 2, 3, 4. I'm at 2,700. Will they go 28?
We got to enter the 27 first.
I know. Guys, I know it's a little bit
It's a
laborious.
little delay.
I'm sorry about that. But you know what? We're raising money for a really great cause. And all of these artists have
28
done...
online.
Oh, good. Hey, mister, will you go 29? I've got 29 on the floor. Same number.
We got you, John.
So we're at 29 now. So I know, anyway, for real, I know that this is a little bit laborious. And we're raising really great money, and it all stays local, and it's for kids in our community, and the artists have done incredible work. So we're so thankful that you guys are being patient with the process. We're moving through when we can. Okay, I'm at 29 on the floor. What do we got online?
Still 29. I think it might be John's.
So there's nothing new online?
Nothing new online.
I'm at
Oh,
29.
3,000. There she goes. I
They
tried,
went-
John.
They went 3,000, mister. Would you go 3,100? 3,000 done. I'm at 3,100 with number 234. 3,100, 234. $3,100. And how about 32? 3,100 out of it now. 32, 32. Will you give me $3,200? 32, would ya? I'm at 31, but I take 32. 3,100 out of it now. 32, 32. Will you give me 32? That's online. 31 and 32. 31 and 32. Is your name John? My husband's name is John. It's a very noble name. If you wanted to go like 4,000, I bet you could just kick him right out. We're still at 31. Okay, I've got John live at 3,100. How about 32? 3,100 out of now. 32, 32. Will you give me 3,200? 32, would ya? So I already told you that my husband, John, is kind of a rabid Alabama fan. And our next door neighbors are Georgia fans. So he put like Alabama stuff like,
31 online.
on top of the fence just to be on me. I'm at 3,100.
Sorry, that's John's. Oh, there we go, 32.
Would you go 33? Really? Are you sure? You've been with me for so long. I'm at 3,233. 3,200 out of now. 33, 33. Will you give me $3,300 on it? 33, would ya? 3,200 out of now. 33, 33. Will you give me 3,300? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm at 32 online. 33, 3,200 out of now. 33, 33. Will you give me $33 on it? Hey, you know what's coming up? Christmas. It could be like when my kids were little, like, this can be like my birthday and Christmas. So 3,300, you're sure you're done. I'm at 32, looking for 33 to anybody. 3,200 out of it now. 33, 33. Oh my gosh, that's hard to say. 3,200 out of it now. 33, 33. Will you give me $3,300 on it? 33, would ya? 3,233, y'all in. 3,233. I'm done on the floor at 3,200. Your person?
We're done at 32.
Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, 32 and 33, I sold it to your person for $3,200. Who is it?
Can you scroll down? Karen Driscoll.
Karen Driscoll. Yeah, Karen didn't get the other one. I'm glad she got this one. Well done, Karen.
So
Good
we
job.
had our president, Tina Dewey, by Untamed Wonder.
It's beautiful.
For $1,500. So, a couple of things, folks. We have the, Al, help me out again, Albie. Chouka at 7:32 p.m. And by the way, that means Japanese flower.
Oh,
Did
brilliant.
I get that right, Albie?
And
Yeah.
what time are we at right now, sir?
We are, well, I don't know. I always set my watch fast, so.
7 what?
So,
7:25?
yeah, let's go ahead and get one or two more in before we go to 7:32. No?
Yeah.
Cody's saying
And
we need to do
28
it
right
now.
now.
All right.
Okay.
So, Al B., if you would come on up, please. Ed Janisic, we are going to do.
Hey, yeah, are there more tickets still for sale? So listen, friends, how much are the tickets?
$10.
Holy smokes, that is the best deal of the night. So $10 to buy a chance to win this beautiful butterfly. If you haven't bought one yet, put your hand up. We need to do it fast because the drawing is at 7:32. It's just $10. Anybody else? $10. We've got two over here that want to buy at $10. They're just here at this table. Here. There we go. Okay, who else wants to buy another ticket at $10 before we do the drawing? Time is ticking. You want to buy two? Okay, I've got two tickets that they want to purchase over here. Hurry and write your name. Has to go on the hopper. I've got two over here. Two here. Anybody else in the room? $10 for a chance to win. I've got you, girl. I see you. How many are you waving because you want 5? You want 1. Okay, you come this way. Meet me halfway. Yeah, because what a cute dress you have. I know. So you want to buy 1? 2. Okay, I've got 2 here. 2 tickets that she would like to buy here.
Go fill out the ticket, Jamie. You got to
There we
walk
go.
over there.
There we go. Okay, anybody else? For real, this is winding down because it has to be drawn at 7:32. The Secretary of State's office, they are serious about their raffles. So you need to buy, you need to follow the rules, right?
You got to follow the rules.
Got to follow the rules. Okay, anybody else
Not
at $10?
that any of my artists do, but everybody else has to follow the rules.
Okay. I think that was a burn. I heard you.
They
I
know who I'm talking about.
Okay, so I think, friends, that we have sold them all. Put them in the hopper. Let's spin it around. Who's going to do the drawing for us?
So we are going to have Ed come up on stage real quick.
Hello, Ed.
And Al B is going to join him as soon as they get those tickets sold. So, folks, another quick announcement. We do have silent auction items that, believe it or not, don't have any bids on them.
What?
So please
What are
look
they?
at what is on the silent auction. I know it's not that knife. People have been bidding on that thing. So please look at the silent auction, and also please look at those petites. Those are some amazing petites, and the only way you get them is through the GiveSmart app. We are not doing live bidding on the petite butterflies and dragonflies. And by the way, if you didn't know, we have petite dragonflies this year. We've never had those before, and I absolutely love them. The artists have done such an amazing job on them.
They are beautiful, Chip. And you don't have to go and dig a hole for them.
No, those are pretty easy. They sit on the coffee table, and
Perfect.
I like it like that.
Okay, gentlemen, here's your table here.
So Ed Janisic is with Altus Wealth, and they are one of our sponsors for tonight also. You need a pen? Do we have more here real fast? Vita, just put a big V on there. Yeah.
Oh, they're doing a good
hey,
job.
Ed, hold on. We got 3 more going in, 4 more going in,
Okay.
5 more going in.
Okay. Thank you, everyone who bought a ticket. How many of you in the room? We're not doing an auction now. Okay, so some of you, not everybody, but some of you bought a ticket. I wish you all the best.
Is it on?
Did we get them all in? Okay.
All right, we got a draw at 7:32 for
What time
some
is it?
arcane rules.
Okay. 7:32.
Good luck, everyone.
Thank you, Al.
Dig mine out, Al. Oh my gosh, they are professional. They did not write their information. They put their return address label on here. Douglas King. Does anybody know Douglas King? Douglas King is the winner of Chauka.
Did you say Douglas King?
Douglas King, K-I-N-G.
And Douglas, are
He
you in
used
the
to
room?
run the raffle. Chauka. Chauka. Al B keeps teaching me new words. I don't think, is he in
Is
the
Douglas
room?
in the room? Okay. Still, congratulations to Douglas. We're so happy for you. Well done. Thanks, everybody who bought tickets. Okay, Chip, what's next?
All right. So, again, our silent auction closes at 8:30, and we are going to pick it up a little bit more, Sam. And we now have Meadow Muse, and she has one of the coolest names ever. This is item number 312, and it is by TJ Floyd. Where is TJ? Because, yeah, TJ spells her name T-E-J-A-E. I
Oh,
love
fun.
it. TJ. So,
Thank you, TJ.
and this is Meadow Muse.
Do we have an online bid, friends?
We have 11 bids, and it's at $3,100.
Well, there you go.
All right.
gonna start
That's
off
amazing.
large.
So we're at 3,100 online. Let's buy it in-house. How about 35? 3,100, 35, 35. Well, you give me $3,500 on it. 35 with Jim at 3,100, but I'll take 35. 3,100, 35, 35. Who will give me 35? Did somebody say 3,250? 3,100, 2.5. Well, you give me 3,250 on it. 3,250 with Jim. 3,250. I'm at 31 and 32. 3,100 32, 32. Will you give me 3,250 for this beautiful butterfly? 3,132. 3,132. What are we doing online, guys? Are we still at 31?
Still at 31.
3,132, 3,100, 32, 32. Will you give me 3,250 on it? Y'all done. 3,100 and 3,250 to anybody. 3,100 and 3,250. 3,100 and 3,250. Here we go. 3,100 and 3,250. Anything new online?
No.
I'm going to sell it to your online person at $3,100. 3,100. And you can tell Chip who the winner of that is. What's next, Chip?
So we had Karen Driscoll, who bought Dragonfly Dreams for $3,200.
Thank you, Karen Driscoll.
And she was online, I believe, right?
That's right.
So we are now moving over to 313.
Yeah.
And this is by Albie Johnson. And the name of this beautiful butterfly is Buttercup.
Okay, so number 313. What's the online bid there?
13 bids at $2,700.
That's
Wow,
perfect.
Albie.
We're going to make it $2,750 so I can look for 3,000. And so I've got 3,000 at Sweet Love. What is your number? What is your number there? 3,000 with number 182. So I'm looking for 3,250 online. 3,000 2.5. Will you give me 3,250 on it? 3,250 with Judd. 3,000 2.5. Who will give me 3,250 for this gorgeous butterfly? $3,000 and 3,250. 3,000 2.5. Will you give me 3,250 on it? I've got you over here. Remind me of your number. Number 132 at 3,250. Would you go 35? I'm at 3,250 and 35. Number 182 at 35. And would you guys go 3,750? You said 5,000? Well, okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, guys. That's amazing. So I'm at 5. I think that they want to have a throwdown. I'm at 5,000. How much? I'll take 5,500. I'm at 5,500 with number 182. 5,500. Did y'all say 6,000 or did you want us to go 10? You can just go 10. I'm at 5,500. Did you say 6? 5,500 out of about 6,000, 6,000. Will you give me $6,000 on it? 6,000 would you? 5,500 out of about 6,000, 6,000. Will you give me 6,000? I've got 6. Did y'all say 6,500? 6,000 out of about 65, 65. Will you give me $6,500 on it? 65 would you? I'm at $6,000 and 6,500. 6,000 out of about 65, 65. Will you give me $6,500 on it? She's a beaut. I'm at 6,000. I'm at 65. Number 182, 6,500. Hello, friends. Would y'all go 7,000? 6,500 out of about 7,000. 7,000. Will you give me $7,000 on it? 7,000 would you? I'm at 6,500, but I take 7,000. 6,500 out of about 7,000. 7,000. Will you give me $7,000 on it? Are y'all in? 7? I'm at 7,000, ladies and gentlemen. Would y'all go 7,500? Did you say 7,250 one time? 7,000 2.5, 2.5. Will you give me 7,250 on it? 7,250 would you? I'm at 7,000 2.5, 2.5. Will you give me 7,250 on it? Y'all in? 7,000 and 7,250. 7,000 and 7,250. How are we doing online? I'm at $7,000.
Nothing here.
Well, those online folks. I'm at 7,072.50, 7,000, now two and a half. Will you give me 72.50 on it? Y'all in. 7,072.50. You've been with me for a long time, y'all. I'm at 7,072.50. You're done. 7,072.50 to anybody. That's just pocket change, y'all. I'm at 7,072.50. You're all done. 7,072.50. Nothing new online.
Nothing new online.
I sold it to you for $7,000. Tell me your number again, love. Tell me your number again. $7,000. Your number. You
Did
can
you
use
want
one
it
of
on
them. Number
132?
132. Let's see if the
132?
credit card
Okay.
works on that one. Number 132, $7,000. What's next?
All right, so she's already got all the rest of them marked off that she wants over there too. So the bidding's going to have to go really well. So we had Meadow Muse by TJ Floyd that was sold for $3,100, $3,100 to Beverly Yellow Lees. I think I have that right.
Thank you, Beverly.
That was online.
Yeah.
And so now we
Lees is
have
fun.
another repeat offender for an artist who continues to support us year in and year out, and this is by Rebecca Lamb. It is number 314, and it is this gorgeous blue butterfly named Damsel.
Damsel is
So-
gorgeous. Guys, what do we have online?
2,000.
All right.
2,000 to start out. Wow.
2,000 is a good number. Who will go 2,250? 2,000 out of two and a half. Will you give me 2,250 on it? 2,250 with ya. 2,000 out of two and a half. Will you give me 2,250 for Damsel? I'm at 2,022 and a half. 2,000 out of two and a half. Who will give me 2,250 on it? Y'all in. $2,000 in. Did anybody say $2,100 in-house? I'm at $2,000. I take 21. 2,000 out of 21. Will you give me $2,100 on it? 21 would you? You just licked your fingers. Okay, I just saw movement. I'm at 2,000 and 2,100.
We're
Were you-
21 online.
I'll take it. Were you licking your fingers because you had some of the food from Mission Catering? I'm at 21. Who will go 22? 2,100 out of 22. Will you give me $2,200 on it? 22 would ya? I'm telling you, that food from Mission Catering was nice. I'm at 21. I'll take 22. 2,100 out of 22. Will you give me $2,200 on it? This is for Damsel. 21 and 22 to anybody. 21 and 22. How are we doing online, guys?
So you know what? In my haste, I did not introduce Rebecca Lamb.
Oh,
Rebecca, there she is.
Rebecca!
She is awesome. She does really original stuff.
It's beautiful, Rebecca. Thank you so much. And are you wearing the asymmetrical skirt? I saw it earlier and I said to myself, she's cute. I'm at 2,100. Who'll go
Yeah, see,
22?
you can say that. If I said that, I'd be a dirty old man.
I'm at 2,122. 2,122.
22 online.
We're at 22 online. Those online folks, they's just bidding. Okay, we're at $2,200. How about 23 to anybody? 2,200 out of now. 23. Will you give me $2,300 on it? 23 would ya? 2,200 is 23. 2,200
You know
out
what
of
I
now.
think would
23,
help,
20.
Sam?
What's that?
I think if people would actually get up and look at the art,
Oh.
they would fall in love with it.
Are you saying I should get up?
No, just them. You can stay seated.
I
You can,
will. I'm
you
just
can be an
wearing
auctioneer while you're sitting
online.
down.
I'm wearing ridiculous shoes,
No.
y'all. Ridiculous shoes. I've been wandering around, so while we're waiting for more people online to bid, here's what I'm going to tell you. This is not a fascinating story, so I'm going to be brief. My
We
doctor's
have an online.
We're at 23.
2,300. Thank you. So tell those online people to keep bidding. My doctor told me I have Hashimoto's thyroiditis. Hashimoto. I was like, what is that? What does that mean? Anyway, I'm supposed to be dairy-free, sugar-free, and gluten-free. It's not good. It's hard to give up cheese. I'm just saying. There were so many lovely things from Mission Catering, but I also get heartburn. And so I tucked in my dress some Tums. How many of us take Tums? Okay, right? Smoothies are the best. And I went to get them, and they're gone. So if you see Tums, if I've been walking around, if you've seen my Tums fall out of my dress, I apologize. But I was, trying to hold them up. Okay, so we're at 22 online.
23 online.
23 online. You online, folks. Okay, 2,300. How about 24? 2,300 out of 24. Will you give me $2,400? 24 with ya? I'm at 2,300, but I take 24 from them online, folks. 23 and 24.
24 online.
Woo, how about 25? 2,400, but not 25, 25. It's so funny to auctioneer with people that aren't here. I'm at 2,400, and how about 25? 2,400, but not 25, 25. Who will give it $2,500 for the online folks? I'm at 24 and 25, or in the house, 24 and 25, 2,400, but not 25, 25. Will you give me $2,500 on it? 25, would ya? And if you have a Tums for me, well, I just love you that much more. I'm at 2,425, 2,425. Are we done, guys, online? 2,425.
Still at 24.
Okay. 2,425 to anybody in the room. 24 and 25. Here we go. 2,425. 24 and 25 to anybody online. 24 and 25. We sold it. 2,400 to your online person.
Yes. And I want to tell you a really quick, funny story. This butterfly by Albie Johnson, named Buttercup, was sold to Miss Melanie Hilton back there for $7,000. Now, the funny story about this, Melanie, can I tell this? No? Oh, I can? Okay, good. Folks, it is her 50th wedding anniversary.
Woo!
Now, the funny part is that on her 50th wedding anniversary, she is here. Her husband is at home watching football, so guess what she's doing?
Spending the money.
Go, Melanie!
Spending the money.
Okay, let's get back on track here. We have our next dragonfly, which I know I may be biased, but this is probably in my top 2 or 3 pieces here tonight. It is called Oh Beautiful America. It is item number 315, and if you have not seen it, please get up, walk over and see it, and then you can talk to the artist right here, Michelle Arthur. And we have online bids, and I'm telling you, this has Garden of the Gods, Pikes Peak on it. It is amazing.
And what is the bid online?
2,300.
Brilliant. It's beautiful. So we're at 2,300. Who'll go 24? 2,300 out of it now. 24, 24. Will you give me
24 online.
I'm at 24 and 25. 2,400 out of it now. 25, 25. Who will give me $2,500 on it? 25 would ya? 2,400 out of it now. 25, 25. Will you give me 2,500 for this beautiful dragonfly? 24 and 25. 2,400 out of it now. 25, 25.
Seriously, y'all get up and look at it. You will buy it.
2,425. Y'all in the room. 24 and 25. How are we doing online? 24 and 25. 2,400 out of it now. 25, 25. Will you give me $2,500 on it? Here we are. 24 and 25. 2,400 out of it now. 25, 25. Will you give me $2,500 on it?
Still at 24.
Okay. 24 and 25. Going once. 24 and 25. Here we are. 24 and 25. 24 and 25. Did you get another bid?
25 online.
I'm at 2,500. Who will go 26? 2,500 out of it now. 26, 26. Will you give me $2,600
26
online?
online.
26. How about 27? 2,600 out of it now. 27, 27. Will you give me $2,700 on it? 27, would you? Thank you to our online bidders. I'm at 26 and 27. 2,600 out of it now. 27, 27. Will you give me $2,700 on it? Y'all in? Did we get it online? 26 and 27.
Still at 26.
It's stunning. I'm at 26 and 27. As are you. Beautiful. 26 and 27. 2,600 out of it now. 27, 27. Will you give me 27 online or in the room? 26 and 27. Y'all done?
27.
Okay, we're at 27. How about 28? 2,700 out of it now.
28.
And now 29. 2,800 out of it now. 29, 29. Will you give me $2,900? 29 with ya. 2,800 out of it now. 29, 29. Will you give me 2,900? Are they all done? 28 and 29. 28 and 29. 28 and 29. To anybody here? 28 and 29. Y'all done? 28 and 29. Here we go. 28 and 29. We sold it for 2,800.
Yes.
Oh, 3,000. Sorry, it's up to 3,000. Before you said that, it was 3,000. It's at 3,000 right now.
That's amazing. We're at 3,000. Who will go 3,250? 3,000 out of it now. 2.5, 2.5. Will you give me 3,250 on it? 3,250 would ya? For online. We're at 3,000, but I take 2.5. $3,250. 3,000 out of it now. 2.5, 2.5. Will you give me 3,250 on it? 3,250. Thank you online. All of the dollars stay local. I'm at 3,000 and 3,250.
Are we at 3,250? Is that what you said?
I'm asking for
Okay.
3,250. We're at 3,000.
I almost wish I hadn't already bought a butterfly, but There are people in here who have not bought a butterfly yet.
That's right.
I'm looking at Dan and Cindy back there.
It's a gorgeous dragonfly.
So I'm going to start calling people out by name.
So I'm at $3,000. Did you get $250 online?
Still at 3,000.
Okay, $3,000 going once, going twice, online and in the room. $3,000 and $3,250 sold for $3,000.
Yes, thank you. And the winner of Butterfly Damsel, right here, the blue one, by Rebecca Lamb, was John Rogers for $2,400. And now we are going to move to, and is Georgia Padilla here tonight?
Georgia.
Georgia, okay. I'm sorry, I did not talk to you earlier, Georgia. How do you pronounce this one? Atman? It is spelled A-T-M-A-N, and Georgia is another one of our artists who continues to support us year after year. And it is called Atman, A-T-M-A-N. And we have an online bid to start.
1,500.
1,500. So, Georgia, correct me if I'm wrong, but you, when you decided to do this, it's part of your, honoring part of your heritage. Is that right? Okay. And so, Georgia, can you say just a little bit more about that? I'm coming. It's just, I'm taking a minute. Sorry, Georgia. So your family is from the Southern Ute tribe, you said? Okay, say a little bit more, Georgia. Thank you.
The Southern Ute tribe is one of 3 of the Ute tribes that originated in the Colorado area. Partly goes out to Utah and to the southern parts of the Four Corners area. So Pikes Peak has been my family's homeland from the beginning of time. So when my grandmother died, my family lost a lot of connections to our indigenous heritage. And so the past couple years with my daughter, I really wanted to connect back with that heritage. And so this last year, I was learning the traditional ways of beading, a lot of our traditional ceremonies and different things like that. And so it inspired me, since I do butterflies every year, that I wanted to do something that honored them and our ancestors here. And so I looked at a lot of the beadwork that my great aunt used to do, and I came up with this design.
Okay, you guys, can we thank Georgia for that? Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I tell you, if you have not been up close to this one, seriously, it's another one you got to come up and look at
It's
up close.
really, really incredible. And to
The
take years and
intricate
years.
artwork is amazing.
Right, and years of tradition and put it together here. So the online bid is $1,500, guys? 15?
1,500.
How about $1,750? $1,500 now, $17 enough. Will you give me $1,750 on it? $1,750 with ya? $15 now, $17 enough. Who will give me $1,750 for the beautiful butterfly? $1,500 and $1,750. $1,500 now, $17 enough. Will you give me $1,750 on it? To anybody, $1,500 and $1,750. Here we are.
16 online.
I'll take that. And now 17, $1,600 out of it now, 17, 17. Will you give me $1,700 on it? 17, would ya? I'm at 16 and 17, $1,600 out of it now, 17, 17. Who will give me $1,700 for George's piece? 16 and 17, 16 and 17. Do you have something online?
17 online.
Perfect. Oh, and I've got one live. Did you say 18? 134 with 1,800. I'm at 134 with 1,800. I'm at 1,819. 1,800 out of it now, 1919. Will you give me $1,900? 19, would ya? I'm at 1,800, but I take 19. 1,800 out of it now, 1919. Will you give me $1,900 on it? Y'all in? 1,800 and 1,900. 1,800 and 1,900. Here we are. 18 and 19. 18 and 19 to anybody. I've got 18 over here, but I take $19 to $100. It's a beautiful piece that Georgia did. 18 and 19,
19
y'all.
online.
How much?
19.
Okay, would you go too, sir? I'm at $2,000 live in the room, and that is number 134 still. $2,000, number 134. How about $2,250? $2,000 out of it now, two enough. Will you give me $2,250 on it? $2,250 would ya? I'm at $2,000 and $2,250 for this beautiful butterfly by Georgia. $2,000 and $2,250. To anybody or online, $2,000 and $2,250. $2,000 out of it now, two enough. Will you give me $2,250 on it? $2,250 with ya? Y'all done. I'm at $2,000, but I take $2,500. $2,000 out of it now, two enough. Will you give me $2,250? Are we all done there? $2,000 and $22.50?
21 online.
Would you go 22? It's kind of weird to bid with people who aren't here. I'm at 22. Will you go 23 at home? 2,200 out of it now. 23. Will you give me $2,300 on it? 23, would you? I'm at 22 on the house. I'll go 23. 2,200 out of it now. 23. Will you give me $2,300? $2,300.
We have a slight delay with the live, so give us a minute. Or a few seconds. We don't need a full minute.
Okay. I'm at 2,200, but I take 23. 2,200 out of it now. 23. Will you give me $2,300 on it? 23, would ya? I'm at 22 and 23. That's for Georgia's piece. Bringing back some of her heritage there in a beautiful butterfly. 2,223. Y'all done?
23.
Would you go 24? No? Okay. It's so much faster in the room.
It is much faster
He said
in the
thank
room.
you, but no. I'm at 23. So unless somebody outbids online or somebody in the room says 2,400, I'm at 23 online. Who'll go 24? 2,300 out of it now. 24. Will you give me $2,400 on it? 24, would ya? I'm at 2,300, but I take 24. 2,324 online. How are we doing? 23 and 24.
Still at 23.
23 and 24. Here we go. 23 and 24. I sold it to your $2,300 person.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, we are sold on that. And the winner of Oh Beautiful America by Michelle Arthur was Terry McKee for $3,000.
Thank you, Terry.
And now we're going to go to this gorgeous butterfly, Night and Day by Stephanie Moon. Is Stephanie with us tonight?
Stephanie?
There she is. Thank you, Stephanie.
Beautiful.
This is item number 317.
Number 317, do we have a bid online?
We're at 2,200 online.
Stephanie. We're at 2,200 online. Y'all, I have faith you can beat that in this room. You want back in? I'm at 2,200. Who'll go 23? 2,200 out of it now. 23. Will you give me $2,300 on it? 23, would ya? I'm at 22, but I take 23. 2,200 out of it now. 23. Will you give me $2,300 for Night and Day? 22 and 23. 2,200 out of it now. 23. Will you give me $2,300 on it? 22 and 23. How are we doing online, y'all? 22 and 23. 2,200 out of it now. 23. Will you give me $2,300 for it? How's it looking there, guys?
Still 22.
22 and 23. Are y'all done? Did they fall out of my dress? 2,223. 2,200.
Right behind you.
Thank you, mister. I'm going to chew my tongue, so I'm not going to talk for just a minute. Number 182 for 2,300. 182, 2,300. How are we doing online, guys?
We just submitted the 23. 1 second.
Thank you. This is not your husband. Thank you. I said thank you, and he looked at me like, what? Okay, we're at 20. You're at 2,300. How are we doing online, y'all? Number 182 at 2,300.
Still at 23.
We're at 2,300. How about 24? At 2,300 out of it on 24. Who will give me $2,400 on it? 24, would ya? 23 and 24. Those are delicious Tums. 2,324. 2,300 out of it on 24. Who will give me $2,400 on it? 24, would ya? 23 and 24. How are we online, y'all?
Still 23.
Okay. I'm at 23 and 24. 2,324. 2,324. Here we go. 2,324. Is it still my guy?
Yes, still
At
23.
2,300. I sold it to you for $2,300. You're number 182. Number 182 for 2,300.
And how did you do this, Stephanie? It is gorgeous.
It
looks
is
like
gorgeous.
It looks
Okay,
like
what's
stained
next?
glass. So the winner of Atman by Georgia Padilla is Russell Shaw for $2,300. And then we are going to move to Mariposa Flow. This is by Nicholas Olson. Is Nicholas with us tonight?
Nicholas!
There he is.
Thank you, Nicholas.
You know how he's strategically set right by his piece of art, so love it.
Do we have a bid on this online, guys?
We're at 1,900.
1900
right.
online.
That's brilliant. So we're at 1,900 online. What is it worth in-house, guys. Let's bid on that. 1,900. How about 2,000 bucks? 1,900. That'd have been on 2,000. 2,000. Who will give me $2,000 on it? 2,000 with Judd. 1,900. That'd have been on 2,000. 2,000. Will you give me $2,000 for this beautiful piece by Nicholas? I'm at 1,900 and 2,000. 1,900. That'd have been on 2,000. 2,000. Will you give me $2,000 on it? How are we online, y'all?
Still 19.
19 and 2, $1,900 and 2,000, 1,900 out of about 2,000, 2,000. Will you give me $2,000 for Nicholas's butterfly there? I'm at 19 and 2,000. Y'all done. 19 and 2, $1,900. You what? It's black light what? So if I put a black light on it, it's gonna no. Y'all, it glows and it's different colors if you put a black light on it. That does make your teeth look purple, so just be prepared for that. Black lights do that. I'm at 1,900. That's really cool that you did that. Who will go 2,000? 1,900 and 2,000. 1,900 out of about 2,000. 2,000. Will you give me $2,000 for the one that glows in the dark with the black light? 1,900 and $2,000. 1,900 out of about 2,000. 2,000. How are we doing online, y'all?
Still 19.
And 2,000 bucks. Here we go, 1,900 and 2,000 to anybody, 1,900 and 2,000. I sold it to your person for $1,900. And maybe we know who that is.
I'm going to mess up the last name, but it's John Gemick?
Oh,
Say
yes, John Genick. I don't know who that is, but
Your old friend,
thank
John
you, John.
Genick.
Thank you, John, for $1,900. What's next? What do we got?
had Night and Day by Stephanie Moon, bought by Jane Young for $2,300.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Steph. What's next?
We are going over here now, and we have a dragonfly entitled Seasons. It is number 318. I'm sorry, it is not 318, it's 319, my bad. And it is by artist Michelle Watkins. Is Michelle here? There she is right here.
Michelle, thank you.
Thank you, Michelle.
This is gorgeous, and we are in the middle of seasons. How are we doing online, guys? What's the bid?
Starting bid is 1,900.
I got you. So I'm at 19 online. How about 2,000 in-house? 1,900 out of about 2,000, 2,000. Will you give me $2,000 on it? 2,000 with Jen. 1,900 out of about 2,000, 2,000. Who will give me $2,000 for this beautiful seasons? 19 and 2. 1,900 out of about 2,000, 2,000. Will you give me $2,000 on it? 2,000 to anybody. 19 and 2. How are y'all doing online? I'm at 1,900. I'll take 2,000.
Still at 19.
19 and 2 going once. 19 and 2 going twice. 1,900 and $2,000.
Oh, over in the
I heard
back.
an over here.
Do I? Oh, you guys, thank you so much. I'm at, did you say 2,000? I'm at 2,000. How about 2,250 to your guy? 2,000, now 2.5, 2.5. Will you give me 2,250 on it? 2,250 with Jim at 2,000. But I take 2,250. 2,000, now 2.5, 2.5. Will you give me 2,250 on it? 2,000 and 2,250 to anybody. I'm at 2,000 here, but I take 2.5. 2,000, now 2.5, 2.5. Will you give me 2,250 for this beautiful piece? 2,000 and 2,250. 2,000 and 2,250. Here we are. 2,000 and 2,250. Do you have anything online?
Still at 2,000.
Okay, I'm going to sell it to my 2,250. What is your
Wait.
number again, love?
It's 2,000, right? She was 2,000 in the room?
Oh, maybe. Yes, you're right. You're 2,000. Tell me what your number is again. Number 132 for 2,000.
That is one
Yep.
heck of a 50th wedding anniversary, isn't it?
It's beautiful. What's next, Chip?
So we had Mariposa Flow, the piece of art that you can put the black light on, and it was by John G. online for $1,900.
Thank you, John G.
Okay, quick reminder, we've got about 30 minutes left, so please get in your silent auction bids. And then our next butterfly is Aura Nimbus by Nancy Neal Martin. And this is number 320. Is Nancy Neal Martin in?
Is Nancy in
She
the
does
house?
gorgeous work. I feel like all our artists are so
Talented,
faithful, loyal,
yeah.
talented, and
Yeah.
they keep coming back and creating beautiful art for us. Nancy Neal Martin has been doing this for a long time also.
And what is the online bid, friends?
4,400.
All right, guys, so I'm at 4,400 on this beautiful piece by Nancy. Let's see if we can beat that in-house. 4,445, 4,400 out of it now, 45, 45. Will you give me $4,500 on it? 45 with Jim at 4,445, 4,400 out of it now, 45, 45. Who will give me $4,500 for this beautiful butterfly? 4,400 and 4,500. Y'all in. 44 and 45, 44 and 45. How about online? Are they bidding more?
Still at 4,400.
4,445.
Yep.
Are you bidding? Thank you, love. At 4,500? I'm at 45, and that,
Can we
what
get the
is your
bidder number?
Number 228 at 4,500. 228 at 4,500. How about 4,750? 4,500 at Nassau. Will you give me 4,750 on it? 4,750 with Jeff. 4,500 at Nassau. Will you give me 4,750? You're just playing with your book again. I'm at 4,500 and 4,750. 4,500 at Nassau. Will you give me 4,750 for this beautiful piece by Nancy? 45 and 4,750. How are we doing online?
Still at 45.
And 4,750, 4,500 at, well, actually, I think I've got 45
Yeah, the
here.
45's from the room.
45?
46 online.
4,600. Would y'all go 47? 4,600 up now, 47, 47. Will you give me 4,700? 4,700, would ya? Number 228 at $4,700. 4,700 for 228. I'm at 47 and 48. 4,700 up now, 48, 48. Will you give me $4,800? 48, would ya? I'm at 47, but I take 48. 4,700 up now, 48, 48. Will you give me $4,800 on it? Y'all in. 47 and 48. How are we doing online?
1 second, we just entered that one.
47 and 48. That is really a beautiful piece. I'm at $4,700 in-house. In room, I'll take 4,800. 4,700 and now 48. Will you give me $4,800 on it? 48, would ya? 47 and 48. $4,700 and $4,800. That's for Nancy's piece.
48 online.
Would y'all go 49? 4,800 out of it now. 49, 49. Will you give me $4,900? 49, would ya? I'm at 48 and 49. And that is number
228.
228 at 49. Will they go $5,000? Will they go $5,000? I'm at 49 and 5,000, $4,900 and 5,000, 4,900 out of it now, 5,000, 5,000. Will you give me $5,000 on it? 5,000 with ya? I'm at 49, but I would take 5,000. 4,900 out of it now, 5,000, 5,000. Will they get $5,000 online? 49 and 5,000. 49 and 5,000.
5,000 online.
Hey guys, will you go 5250? 5,000 out of it now, 2.5, 2.5. Will you give me 5250 on it? 5250, would ya? It's a beautiful piece. There's only one like it. I'm at 5,000. Would you go 5250? 5,000 out of it now, 2.5, 2.5. All the money stays local for kiddos. I'm at 5,000 and 5250. Y'all done. 5,000 and 5250. 5,000 out of it now, 2.5, 2.5. Will you give me 51? 5,100 in-house. The number is still 228, 5,100. Will they go 52 online?
1 second, we're processing that request.
5,100 in-house. Let's look for 52. 5,100 out of an 52, 52. Will you give me $5,200? 52, would ya? How do you guys like this hybrid where there's some live bidding in-house and some, do you like it? Yeah? Okay, it's new, it's fun. I'm at 5,100. Did you get 52 online?
Okay, yours is
5,100 out of it now, 52, 52. Will you give me 5,200 for this beautiful piece by Nancy? 5,152. I don't want to miss anybody.
Not yet.
5,152, 5,100 out of it now, 52, 52. Will you give me $5,200 on it?
52 online.
Hey, y'all, will you go 53? We've got 53 in the house, 228.
53,228.
See, the problem is, well, maybe it's not a problem. When you're dealing with everybody in the
It's at
room,
53.
I can jump higher than I can when somebody online goes just $100. But I'm happy that
Would
they're
our
bidding.
online person like to go more? They should do that.
I think that they would.
Her
like
name
to
is
give more.
Margaret, if you'd like to use her name.
Oh, is it Margaret? Margaret Sabin?
That's correct.
Okay, Margaret. Come on, Margaret. Buy this. It's so beautiful.
54 online.
Okay, we're at 5,400, y'all. Hey, did you say 55? 5,400, da, 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 55. I'm at
55 online.
I'm at 55 in-house, 228. I'm at 55 in-house.
We have a Randy Kern online at 5,500.
But in-house, I've got it 55.
But I can't adjust his online, so I need the in-house to go higher because I can't change his bid online. So can he go 56?
Are you guys willing to go 56?
He is.
Yes, 228 at 56.
Oh, we already have Margaret, I think, at 56.
Okay, so would you go 57, sir? 5,657, 5,600 out of an out, 57. Will you give me $5,700 on it? Are y'all done? I'm at 56, but 57. In-house number 228 at 5,700.
You just bid him.
That's 228 at 5,700.
Okay, we got that. Sorry, I was watching her.
So let's see what they do. I'm at 57 and 58,
Yeah, yeah.
5,700 up and out, 58. Will you give me $5,800? 58, would you? I'm at 57 and 58, 5,700 up and out, 58. Will you give me $5,800 on it? Are we all in? I'm at 57 in the back, 5,800, 5,700 up and out, 58. Will you give me $5,800? Are y'all done?
1 second.
It's refreshing.
Sorry.
58 online.
Okay, you guys, would you go, do you want to just go 6,000? Just kick it up. I'm at 58. I take 6,000, unless you want to go 59. 5,859, did you say 6? Would you go 6? I've got 6,000, number 228. No, number 228 at 6,000 in-house.
What do we have? Can you?
61.
No. I think we were already at 6,000 on here. So will he go 61?
Okay, mister, would you go 61? My apologies.
Online got you first.
I have 61 online. Mister, you're so kind to be here in person. What would you like to go to get this?
62 online.
Do you want to go 65? Do you want to go 63?
Oh, sorry, 61 online.
So, you
So
have
we need him
60
to go 62 or higher.
Okay. Would you go 62 or higher? I'm at 6,162. Y'all in? $6,162. Here we are. $6,100 and 6,200 for this beautiful piece by, is it Nancy?
Nancy Neal Martin.
Okay, I'm at 61 and I'm looking for 62. 61 and 62, you're all done. Online is done. I'm at 61 and 62.
Still at 61.
Going once, going twice. It is sold at $6,100.
Awesome. Thank you so much, the online
Beautiful.
bidders. We
Thank you
had
online.
the Dragonfly Seasons, who this piece was bought by Melanie Hilton. She is continuing to add to her collection on her 50th wedding anniversary. And thank you, Michelle Watkins, for that piece of art. So we are now going to The Secret Garden. And this is item number 321 by Linda Sagastumi. Is Linda here? Did I say it right, Linda?
Linda.
There you go. Thank you so much, Linda. And we have online. What are we starting at online?
1 second, we just went up. So 2350.
Well, we're going up already. 2350.
Ooh.
Thank you, Linda. So we're at $2,350. Okay, guys, what will you bid here? How about 25, 2350, but now 25, 25. Will you give me $2,500? 25 with Judd, 2350, but now 25, 25. Who will give me $2,500 for this beautiful piece by Linda? 2350 and 25, 2350, but now 25, 25. Will you give me $2,500 on it? 2,500, 23 and a half and 25. How are we online, guys? I'm at 2350. Will somebody go 25? 2350, but now 25, 25. Will you give me $2,500? 25 with Judd. I'm at 2350, but I take 2,500. 2350, but now 25, 25. Will you give me $2,500 on it? 25? 2350 and 25. How are we doing online?
Still at 2350.
2350 and 25 for Linda's piece. 2350 and 25. I love that somebody bid it up right before we came. I would think somebody would bid against them. I'm at 2350 and 25. We all done. 2350 and 25. Here we go. 2350 and 25. Nothing new.
Nothing new.
I sold it for 2350 to your online bidder. And what's next, Chip? What do we have?
I'm sorry, let me get my mic back on. We had Margaret Sabin bought Aura Nimbus by Nancy Neal Martin for $6,100.
Well done, Margaret Saban. It's beautiful.
So, okay, we're going to take a quick break from the auction. I know we are still going long, but we have something that is going to be very important for a lot of people in here. Miss Vita Enright is going to come up and discuss the next item up for bid, which is not a butterfly or dragonfly. It's something that is much different and still in Mexico. So she's going to discuss the next item up for bid. Yeah, well, you can scream, but
Thank you, Sam. I appreciate you. And you look fabulous, by the way, if nobody said that to you. All right. So, we are talking about Mexico. Raise your hand if you've ever been to Mexico. All right. I hear we have somebody, George Garrow, are you in the house? Have you been on this trip before? Are you a fan? Oh, would you like to say something about it? I will walk to you really quickly because I'm on a time limit. So I'm sprinting. Walk faster, walk faster.
you are on a tight time limit, Vita.
I went on this trip 2 years ago, and it's incredible. They pick you up at the airport. They take you to the place. It's a huge place. They have a full-time chef. They have full-time cleaning people. I mean, you'll eat way too much. They have a beautiful swimming pool on site. It's like 2 blocks from the beach, walking distance.
So can I tell them about who stays? Can I tell them about this private beach? And I'm stealing the microphone from you right now. So who here knows who Bo Derek is? Raise your hand. So that private beach, that is the beach that Bo Derek ran on, just saying for a friend. And I'm going to tell you, the private chef, he's not bad. I went on a private fishing trip, and I caught a few mahi-mahi, and the chef cooked those for me. It was not bad. So what are we starting the bid at?
We have an online bid for $7,000 for the Mexico trip.
Well,
How much?
bam.
$7,000.
There we go.
We can do better.
7,000 before Vita even stopped talking.
I really believe we can do better, guys. This is for 10, so you and 9 of your friends, right? And you get to stay for how many days there, Vita?
So it's a 7-day trip. It's 5 bedrooms, 5 bath with a private chef and house. And there is a pool, and there's a palapa on top that has a hot tub and so many wonderful things. You can go out to go. The private beach, not only did Bo Derek run on it, they make you a fabulous lunch down there that is prepared by the private chef, which is fabulous. You can do a sunset cruise. You can do snorkeling. There's so many things. And you have a gentleman that just drives you all over this place. So if you want to go and visit some of the cities, you can go and visit some of the cities that are around. It is absolutely fabulous.
Thank you so much, Vita. A round of applause for Vita and George telling us a little something about it. Okay, and the online bidder, thank you for 7,000. I think we can do better, guys. How about 10? 7,000 would have been a 10,000, 10,000. Will you give me $10,000 on it? 10,000 with Judd, 7,000 would have been a 10,000, 10,000. Who will give me $10,000? That's for you and 9 of your friends. So that's like $1,000 a piece. You can't beat that, am I right? I'm at 7,000. Who'll say 10? 7,000 would have been a 10,000, 10,000. Who will give me $10,000 for this trip? 10,000 with Jess. 7,000 would have been a 10,000, 10,000. Will you give me $10,000 on it? 7 and 10. Did somebody say 8? 7,000 would have been 8,000, 8,000. Will you give me $8,000 on it? 8,000 with Jess. 7 and 8. $7,000 and 8. Are you waving? $7,000 and 8,000. 7,000 would have been 8,000, 8,000. Who will give me $8,000 for the trip? Online?
I think she was just waving.
I think she was just waving. Online, is
Still
it higher?
at 7.
We're at $7,000, and how about 8, guys? 7,000 would have been 8,000, 8,000. Will you give me $8,000 on this? George said, and I think Margaret said too, this is like one of the best vacations they've ever taken in their whole entire life.
You know what's funny is my 17-year-old son is sitting here going, Dad, get this.
I know. That's probably what he's saying. Where is he? So, can you bid on behalf of your dad? Do you have his number? I'm at 7,000. Who will go 8? 7,000 would have been
Good thing
8,000,
that's
8,000. Will you
Renee's
give me
number.
$8,000 on 8,000 with just 7,000 would have been 8,000, 8,000. Will you give me $8,000? How are we online, guys? 7 and 8?
Still at 7.
7 and 8. Did somebody say 7,500 one time? 7,000 would have been out 500, 500. Will you give me $7,500 on it? 75 would jump at $7,500. There's a private chef, you guys, and a hot tub, and rooms for 10 people. I'm at 7,075. 7,000 would have been out 75, 75. Will you give me $7,500 on it? 75 would jump. 7,075. 7,000 would have been out 75, 75. Will you give me $7,500 on it? Y'all in? 7,000 and 7,500. 7,000 and 7,500. Some of y'all are paying that for a butterfly, and you can't stay on your butterfly. And nobody's going to make you mahi-mahi. I'm just saying. I'm at 7,000 and 75. 7,000 would have been out 75, 75. Will you give me 7,500? Y'all in? 7,000 and 75. We're still at 7,000 online.
Still at 7,000.
7,000 to anybody in-house. 7,500. Y'all done. 7,500. Here we go. 7,500. My gosh. I sold it to your people for $7,000.
Yes, thank you all. Okay, I need everybody to go over here and get some more food from Mission Catering because they have done such an awesome job. And everybody needs energy now, right? So, I do have a correction.
What is it?
We have this gorgeous butterfly by Nancy Neal Martin, who I thought went to Margaret Sabin for $6,100.
It didn't?
In fact, it went to Randy Kern for $6,250 online. I am sorry,
All right.
Margaret.
Sorry about that, Margaret.
I
And
am
thank you,
sorry,
Randy.
Margaret.
Thank you, Randy. Okay, what's next?
I've lost my place.
Hey, Chip.
Yeah.
Can we also share that the bar will be closing at 8:30? So if you'd like any last-minute drinks to do that
Yes,
now.
you just did.
It's not just the bar, it's also the silent auction.
That's right.
8:30.
So, do we have a winner for the Secret Garden? Did we announce that, Samantha?
Are you talking
Do we
to
have
me?
a winner for which one?
The Secret Garden.
Oh, 1 second, we'll go back.
And in the meantime, we are now going to go to number 322 right here. It is called Sunny Side Up, and it is by Christina Story. Is Christina in the room? There she is. Thank you, Christina. Thank you so much. And I see the online sign.
We're at 3,200 online.
All right,
Perfect.
wow.
So we're at 3,200. Who'll go 35? 3,200. 3,200 out of it now. 35, 35. Will you give me $3,500 on it? 35 with Gem at 3,235. 3,200 now. 35, 35. Will you give me $3,500 for this beautiful Sunny Side Up? 3,235. 3,200 out of it now. 35, 35. Who will give me $3,500 on it? Y'all in. 32 and 35. Here we go. 32 and 35. 3,235. 3,235. I remember that you said you had more that you wanted to bid on, but we haven't really talked. Okay, I'm at 3,235, 3,200, now 35, 35. Will you give me 3,500 for Sunny Side Up to anybody? 32 and 35, here we go. 32 and 35, how are we online, y'all?
Still at 32.
32 and 35, going once. 3,235, 3,200 out of it now 35, 35. Will you give me 3,500? Going twice. 32 and 35, 32 and 35. I sold it to your person for $3,200. Who is that?
That is Martin Burlingame.
Well done, Martin. Burlingame.
And
You got
Christina, will
game,
you stand
Martin.
up again?
Well done.
Christina, will you stand up again? We wanted to get a picture of you. So, we had The Secret Garden by Linda Sagastumi. I almost got it, Linda. Okay. To Sarah Miller for $2,350. And the Mexico trip went for $7,000 to Holly Flores. So I know Holly, and I'm going to try to get in on that trip now.
So what's next?
So we have Space. The Sky is Not Black. And this is a dragonfly. It is number 323 by The Poor Painter. And The Poor Painter is a team. Where are they? Are they here tonight? I don't see them
The
tonight.
Poor Painter?
But they have been also longtime artists for Rotary. And do we have anything online to start out?
1,700.
So
There
we're
we
at
go, Sam.
1,700 online. Let's go 18 in-house. 1,700 out of 18. Will you give me $1,800 on it? 18 would you? 1,700 out of 18. Who will give me $1,800 for this beautiful piece? 17 and 18 space. The sky is not black. 1,718. 1,700 out of 18. Will you give me $1,800 on it? 18 to anybody. I'm at 17 and 18. 17 and 18. This is not the one you want to bid on. 17 and 18.
18 online.
18. Will you give me $1,800 on it?
18 online.
That's perfect. How about 19? 1,800 out of 19. Will you give me $1,900 on it? We don't have anybody on in-house so far, so online. I'm at 18 and 19. 1,800 out of 19. Will you give me $1,900 on it? 19, would you? 1,800 out of 19. Will you give me $1,900 for this beautiful dragonfly? About space. I'm at 18 and 19. How are we doing, guys? 1,800 out of 19. Will you give me $1,900 on it? Y'all in. 18 and 19 to anybody. 18 and 19. 1,800 out of 19. Will you give me $1,900? Y'all done. 18 and 19. Anything new?
Still 18. I'd like to add this one also glows in the dark.
You know, Kerry just walked up and told me that, and he knows because he bought one from the poor
19
painter
online.
We've got
previously.
19 online. So we're at 19. Let's see if we can go 2,000. It glows in the dark, you guys. That's so exciting. I'm at 1,900. How about $2,000? 1,900 out of it now. 2,000. 2,000. Will we get $2,000 online? 1,900 out of it now. 2,000. 2,000. Will you give me $2,000 for this beautiful night one? It's a dragonfly. Glows in the dark. I'm at 1,900, but I take two. 1,900 out of it now. 2,000. 2,000. Will you give me $2,000 on it? Y'all in. 19 and 2. 19 and 2. Here we go. 1,900 and 2,000.
2,000.
We have 2,000?
We have 2,000.
How about 22 and a half? 2,000 out of it now, 2.5. Will you give me 2,250 on it? 2,250 what ya? 2,000 out of it now, 2.5. Will you give me $2,250? 2,250 to one of your guys. I'm at $2,000. I take 22 and a half. 2,000 out of it now, 2.5. Will you give me 2,250 on it? Y'all in. 2,000 and 2,250. 2,000 and 2,250.
Still 2,000.
2,000 and 2,250.
I don't think Wayne's bought anything
Do they have a
tonight.
certain amount of time that they have to bid in? 2,000 and 2,250. 2,000 out of it now, 2.5. Will you give me 2,250 on it? Y'all done. 2,000, 2,250. Still at 2,000?
Yes.
2,000 and 2,250 going once, going twice. Refresh. 2,000 and 2,250. Sold for $2,000 to your guy online.
Yes, thank you so much. And we had a winner for Sunny Side Up by Christina Story, and the buyer for that was Martin B. I'm saying Martin B because I cannot pronounce his last name. And he bought it for $3,200. So thank you so much, Martin. So we are moving on to the final round. I have one more over there.
Hey, Chip, what time are we at?
We're at 3:25, and the silent auction is going to end at
8:30.
8:30.
Yeah, and we're at 8:25?
Yes, we are.
So people have 5 more minutes.
They do.
Okay.
And I tried moving along too quickly because we have Among the Trees, which is number 324 by Sarah Tucker. Sarah, are you here tonight? Thank you, Sarah.
Sarah!
This is gorgeous. Do we have an online to start out? We do. Fee?
How much?
1,700.
1,700 start out.
Perfect, Sarah. Thank you so much. So we're at 1,700. Who'll go 18? 1,700 out of 18. 18. Will you give me $1,800 on 18? Would you? It's a beautiful piece. I'm at 17 and 18. 1,700 out of 18. 18. Who will give me $1,800 on it? 17 and 1,800. Y'all in. 17 and 18. Here we are. 1,700 out of 18. 18. Will you give me $1,800 on it? 17 and 18. 17 and 18. I see you in the back. Thank you. And tell me your number again. Number 221 at 1,800. What do you have online?
Still
I'm at 1,800, but I take 19. 1,800 out of 19. 19. Thank you for bidding. I'm at 1,800 and 1,900. 1,800 out of 19. 19. Will you give me $1,900 on it? 19, would ya? 1,800 out of 19. 19. Who will give me $1,900 for this beautiful piece? I'm at 18, but I'd look at 19. How are we doing, guys?
Was the 18 in the room or was that online?
I'm at 18 here,
Okay.
but I'll take 19.
Okay. Sorry, I missed that.
1,819. I see you. I'm at 1,900, and that's 173. Number 173 is at 1,900, 173. I'm at $1,900. Who'll go 2,000? I've got you at 228. Is that what that says? 228 at $2,000. 228 at 2,000. Would anybody go higher? How about 22 and a half? 2,000 out of it, not 2.5, 2.5. Will you give me 22.50 on it? 22.50. Would you bid again? I'm at $2,000, but 22 and a half. 22,000. How about 21? I'm at $2,000 and 21. 2,000 out of it, now 21. 21. Who will give me $2,100? 2,100. Would you? 2,000 out of it, now 21. 21. Will you give me 21? I see you. 173. 173 at 2,100. How are we online?
No additional bids.
273 at 2,100. 273 at 2,100. How about 22 to your guys? 2,100 out of it now. 22. 22. Will you give me $2,200 on it? 22. Would you? I'm at 2,100, but I take 22. 2,100 out of it now. 22. 22. Will you give me $2,200 on it? 22. Would you? I'm at 21. I take 22. Y'all done. 21 and 22. 2,100 out of it now. 22. 22. Will you give me number 228, 2,200? 228, 2,200. Number 221, will you go 29? I'm at 29 with 221. Will you all go 3,000?
Wait, what?
I'm sorry, what? Did somebody give me a yo? I was at 22.
So we need 23.
I thought I was at 28. 22? Y'all. That's 2,200. You said 23. You're at 22. Would you go 23? $2,200 and 23. I've got it over here. I saw you, miss. Tell me your number again. 22 and 23. What was it that you just held up? I'm at 22 and 23. The Mexico trip. What was your number again? 22 and 23. Yeah, what was your number? 173. So I'm at 23 here. Do you want to go 24? 2,300 out of it now. 24, 24. Will you give me $2,400 on it? 24, would you? I'm at 23 and 24. 2,300 out of it now. 24, 24. Will you give me $2,400 on it? Y'all done. 23 and 24. How about you guys? 23 and 24. 2,300 out of it now. 24, 24. Will you give me $2,400 on it? You're saying yes. You are number 228 at 24. How about 25 now? 2,500, 2,400 out of it, 25, 25. Will you give me 25 on it? Y'all in. 2,425. Number 173. Did you want to go 25? 2,400 out of it, 25, 25. Will you give me $2,500 on it? 25, would you? I'm at 24, but I take 25. 2,400 out of it, 25, 25. Will you give me
25 online.
We have 25 online?
Yes.
I'm sorry, 25 online?
25 online.
And what did you say, love? Okay, so will you go 26? So I'm at 26, and you are number 173 at 2,600. I take 27. 2,600 out of it now. 27, 27. Will you give me $2,700 on it? 27, would you? I'm at 26, but I'd go 27, y'all. 2,600 out of it now.
27 online.
Thank you. And did you say 28, love? 2,700 out of it now. 28, 28. Will you give me $2,800? 28, would you? I'm at 27, but I go 28. To anybody, 2,700 out of it now. 28, 28. Will you give me 2,800? Y'all in. 27 and 28. Y'all done. 27 and 28. I've got 27 online. 28 is number 228.
228.
2,800, number 228. Online needs to go higher. Oh, so you're going to go 29, and your number is 172?
173.
173 is 2,900. Y'all, would you go 3,000? $2,900 and 3,000. 2,900 out of it now. 3,000, 3,000. Will you give me $3,000 on it? 3,000, would you?
We need Vita to go 3,000 because we have 29 online. Vita, will you go 3,000?
You have a 3,000?
We have a 29 online, so we need Vita to go 3,000.
Okay. Would you go 3,000, love? I'm at 2,900, but I go
Vita,
3,000. Okay, I'm at 173 for 3,000. 173 for 3,000.
Oh, wait, what just happened?
Who will go 31? 3,000 out of it now. 31, 31. Will you give me $3,100 on it? 31, but I'm at $3,000 and 31. 3,000 out of it now. 31, 31. Will you give me 31? Either online or over here. I'm at 3,000, but I take 31. 3,000 out of it now. 31, 31. Will you give me $3,100 on it? Y'all in. 3,031. Here we go. 3,031. How's online looking, y'all?
1 second. We have a technical error. I think our virtual people closed the whole thing. Pause for a second. So we're at 3,000 with Vita. Give me 1 minute. Lynn, can you help out with, we need the rest of these to be back open.
Okay, so let's.
So they closed the silent auction, but they closed all of our items. So we just need.
Let's call those Give Smart people.
Yeah.
We want to give smart. So let's say we still have people bidding. I'm at $3,000. But I take more. 3,000 would have been now 31. Will you give me $3,100
Well,
on it?
Vita, I guess that's one way to get it, isn't it?
That's right. Maybe Vita stopped it down. I'm at $3,000. Do we have Give Smart on the phone?
I don't think we had a backup plan on that one, did we?
$3,000 and $3,100. 3,000 would have been now 31. Will you give me $3,100 to anybody? I'm at $3,000. Vita is actually, but I take 31. 3,000 would have been now 31. Who will give me $3,100 on it? 31 would ya? $3,000 and 31 to anybody online if we can see them or talk to them. 3,031. 3,000 would have been now 31. Will you give me $3,100 on it? To anybody. Y'all, this is a beautiful piece. I'm at 3,000. 3,100, 3,000 would have been now 31. Will you give me 3,100? Y'all are done, aren't you? I'm at 3,031, 3,000 would have been now 31. Will you give me $3,100 on it? 3,000 and 3,100, 3,000 would have been now 31. Will you give me 3,100? Vita, you're looking pretty good right now. 3,000. It might be you. We just don't know yet. But thank you so much. I love that you're bidding. So guys, we're at $3,000 here in the back. How are we looking online?
You can look right through the wings. Isn't
I
that
know.
gorgeous?
It's
We need a
stunning.
second.
Are we back up?
1 second.
It's closed.
Nobody else wants it.
Serato. So it's closed. Abierto. Okay, so they're working on it. So I'm wondering.
Just open everything.
It's not changing it.
I know, I changed that. It's
Yeah, but it's not opening on her end.
Oh, it's not?
Yeah, can you enter it on yours then?
Hey guys, here's something.
It's reopened.
Listen, we know at an auction like this that not everybody can win a silent auction item, and not everybody can buy one of these butterflies.
I was going
But
all
we
the way
bet
back
that you came here tonight because there's something about this cause that you really love and that speaks to you. And so I'm wondering how many of you would want to do a paddle raise. And by that I mean you're just going to raise your booklet. You're just giving money directly to the cause. You're not giving money for a thing that you get to take home and maybe put on a shelf or put in your garden. You're just saying, man, I really want to support this cause because I believe in STEAM and D11 and keeping my dollars local. So if anybody would like to give $500 to go directly to the cause, 100% tax deductible, would you just hold up your book? There's no pressure to do that. But if it's something that speaks to you and you say, my gosh, I would like to do that, I haven't bought something yet, but I'd like to give $500, now would be a great time for you to hold up your book and let me know. Anybody at 500? Okay, perfect. I just didn't want to miss anybody. How about anybody at $250 while we work out this glitch? I see you, number 141 at $250. That's 141, $250. Who would be next? Number 126 at $250. That's 126 for $250. Thank
And
you,
Sam,
number
can we get
126.
that first paddle number? I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it was 141.
141?
141 and 126. Those are both at $250.
Those
Anybody
are
else
both at
want to join our
$250.
friends at $250? 100% tax deductible while we work out this glitch. Anyone else at $250? I don't want to miss you if you want to be there. How about at $100, guys? Anybody at $100? Would you just give number 222 at
222 for
$100? That's
100.
222 at 100. Anybody else at 100? That's $100 that you're just giving 100% tax deductible.
There we go, 168 at
got-
100.
168 at 100. Thank you. Anybody else at $100? $100 for anybody else? $100. Okay. How about $50? We want to let you all play. Anybody else at $50? Just a one-time gift. $50. It stays completely local. Anybody else at $50? $50? $50. Number 154. 154 at $50. Thank you, mister. I see you there. Anybody else? I see you. And what is your number, guy? Number 104 at $50.
104.
Number 104, $50. Thank you,
At
sir.
50.
Thanks so much. Anybody else at $50? Are you all done? $50, one-time gift. Thank you all. Okay, is the glitch fixed? Oh, we've got another. What do you have? Are you waving for me? Oh, yes, what is your number? Number 208 at $50? 208 at 50. Thank you, love. I appreciate that so much. Anybody else at $50? How's the glitch, guys? What do we got?
Samantha says, it's in progress.
Yeah. I
And
think
so
that's
we
great.
did have the winner for Space, The Sky is Not Black by the Poor Painter, and I wish they were here because they are awesome people.
Yeah.
And that winner was Linda Schmidt for $2,000.
Thank you, Linda. That's beautiful.
So I think we are on to, after we fix this glitch, we are on to our last three. Thank you all for hanging in there with us.
For the last three, I wonder if there's a way with the glitch, if we can say, are people watching this live? Can we say, call this number to bid? Can we give them, like, somebody's cell phone number?
We can't even enter any bids online.
Oh.
That's our issue.
Well, you know, I think technology is great. Almost all of the time, it works really, really well. Sometimes pencil and paper also works, so we're just still waiting for a minute. Hey, how many of you learned that you won something in the silent auction? Did you guys bid on it? Did anybody win something? Something good? So tell me, do you mind? What did you get in the silent auction?
I got the wine backpack.
Yes, a wine backpack. So this is like, you know, when I'm riding my bike and I attach, but you put wine in it?
No, it's for picnicking.
Ah, for picnicking. Okay, well, that's a beautiful gift. I'm glad that you got it. Thank you so much. Did anybody else win anything in the silent auction?
I did not win the knife.
Oh, you wanted to.
And Karen Moody, who many of you know,
She
is
got
over
it?
there making fun of me right now because she won the knife.
Oh, yeah.
And I really wanted. I talked to Carol Bach, Dr. Carol Bach, whose husband makes these knives, handmade,
Yeah.
Damascus steel.
Oh, yeah.
And she told me that I could use it every day in the kitchen.
Ooh.
And that's why I wanted it. And I was emceeing, so I didn't really get to bid on it that much.
Well, I wonder if her husband would make you another one. He would. He would make you another one.
She says they are awesome knives.
And
I
you
know
could
they
use it
are.
every day in the kitchen.
Every day.
I love that.
I thought it was just a show knife.
Okay, guys. Who else won something beautiful in the
He'll
silent auction?
polish it for me.
You want to tell me about it? Silent auction. So we have three more butterflies.
We
Is
have
that right?
three
Or
more,
well,
yes.
two
We have
butterflies
two
and one
butterflies
dragonfly.
and a dragonfly. Awesome pieces of art. Wow, people are already taking their silent auction
They are
things
taking
too, huh?
their silent auction items.
So-
Okay.
So can we go ahead and start back with this one? Okay, I'm gonna.
I don't think we had enough millennials working on the digital part.
So we need to go, they're gonna, but if you do 324, like that first close, they're gonna duplicate and reopen it.
So folks, just to
Okay.
explain what happened was
So
on
listen.
GiveSmart,
It's 328 now. Put
it
in
shut
the
off at
3,000.
8:30 and we didn't realize that was shutting everything off, including the online bidding for the live
It only lets
auction.
me
Yes,
purchase
ma'am,
it.
Sam.
Yes, and so what I've learned is that we're duplicating three others and we're putting them back in the system. So we are going to be able to sell these last three. And can we do that right now? Okay, if you're looking at your phone, you'll see that they're not there yet, but tippy, tappy, tippy. It's probably coming. It's just downloading, maybe. So we're going to be able to do these last three, guys. Here's what I don't want to have happen. I don't want for the artists who did these last three pieces to not have as many people bidding because they're beautiful and absolutely worthy of us choosing to buy one and have it forever. So let's see, are we loaded yet, Tina? How's it looking? Okay, not loaded yet. Well, Congratulations to all the silent auction winners. Do you have information for me?
Not really, no, sorry.
Okay. Oh, so friends, those of you who are still in the room, and I hope that you are, when we did the paddle raise, is number 126 here? 126? Number 126? The computer was not able to capture your paddle raise. So if number 126 is here, here's what we can also do. Tell me your name. Hello, Kaylee. So you can go out to the cashier, and when 126 goes to check out, you can ask them what that amount was. And I think that people will be honest. But let's check. What about number 250? Are you in the room, number 250? 250? You gave it the paddle raise, number 250? Do we have you in the room? Okay, so Kaylee will talk to them as well. And then number 141. Number 141. Yay! And how much did you give? Was it $7,250? So because they're all together, I bet that these were all 250. So put 250 on that one, and when 250 and 126 check out, just ask them, say, gosh, was that 250 bucks? Thank you, Kaylee. Okay, all right, friends.
So
We've got three more butterflies.
Hey, Sam, we had winners for the option to win for the wine and the spirits. And Carrie Pearson won the wine, and I'm going over here to Lynn to find out who won the spirits.
Carrie Pearson won the wine. Well done, Carrie.
David Nixon won the spirits.
Okay, David, so party at your place, it sounds like. That'll be awesome.
I need to know where he lives, too.
You do? Because you
Yeah.
put a butterfly in his yard?
Well, I'd do that and then have an old-fashioned with him.
That's perfect. Okay, guys. We are on these last two butterflies and dragonfly. How are you doing with duplicating them? Where are we at?
She said no one will get charged. No one's getting
How is it going with trying to duplicate the last three?
So we've duplicated them, but it only allows me to put in a purchase amount and not a bid. So we're working on that now.
Okay. Well, that's all right. Should we just start the bid in the room?
Well, we can continue with the 3,000, I guess, from Vita. So for the, well, unless anybody else wants to go higher than 3,000 for Among the Trees.
I guess they are closed.
Okay. Let's ask that. So we're not asking that then of online folks. So it's just in the room folks. Because we can't talk to online folks.
There's not an option to talk to the online
Yeah,
folks.
okay. I got you. Okay, so Vita, we've got you at 3,000. Who'll go higher? 3,000 out of now 31. Will you give me $3,100 on it? 31 with Joe. 3,000 out of now 31. Will you give me 3,100 for this beautiful piece? 3,031. Are y'all done? 3,031. 3,031. Miss Vita, you got it for $3,000. What is your number? What is your number, Vita? Number 173 for 3,000. So I'm just going to tell you a little something about these that are left. Just because you're left and these are left and they're gorgeous and we don't want to miss out. So here we are at number, let's see, 325. Holy smokes. This is beautiful.
So, hey, Samantha Chapman,
Yes.
what do you think about the online right now?
What was your question?
What do you think about the online right now with GiveSmart?
It's still inoperable.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in room for this next one.
That'll be perfect.
So right now we're at 1,700 online, which was at Tina Taselli, which was online.
Okay, so thank you, Tina Taselli. And if she can get online again, that would be swell. And if she can't, let's see if we can't beat it. So I'm at 1,700 for Miro Wings of Change. So let's see. Chip, will you tell us something about this, and let's see if the artist is in the room.
Yes, I will. Jeannie Terse. And again, she's another artist that has supported us in the past. I don't believe she is here tonight, is she? But this is Miro Wings of Change. It's item number 325.
And I have a $1,700 online bid. So, online people, shoot. can't bid right now, so you can get it. I'm at 1,700. Who'll go 1,750? 1,700 out of about 17 enough, 17 enough. Will you give me 1,750 on it? 1,750 would you? 1,700 out of about 17 enough, 17 enough. Will you give me $1,750 for the Wings of Change? 1,700 out of about enough, but it is $1,750. Y'all in? $1,750. 1,750, but not 17 enough. Will you give me $1,750 for this one, y'all? I'm at 1,700, but I take $1,750. Are we all done?
Look at this. The Blands are coming over to check some art out
Someone
now.
wants to bid online, they can call.
Yeah.
719.
I said that. So I've
Look
when
at
I when I asked for a cell phone, Kay is saying if somebody online wants to bid, she'll give her cell phone number. Okay, y'all, don't be calling her unless you want to bid.
She
So-
drinks red wine.
So, Kay, what is your cell phone number?
719-331-5502.
331-5502. 331-5502. So I'm at 1,700. If somebody online wants to bid, that's the number to call or
I think
text.
Pam is-
1,750. I'm at 1,750 with number 168. Number 168 is at 1,750. I can't go back to the $1,700 person, right? Because they're online and I can't reach them. Is that right? So I'm at 1,750 in the room. How about 1,800? 1,750, but now 18. Will you give me $1,800 on 18 to anybody? 1,750 and 18. Y'all done. 1,750, but now 18. Who will give me $1,800 for the Wings of Change? 1,750 and now $1,800. Wings of Change, y'all done. 1,750 and 1,800. Did anybody call your phone, Kay? 1,750 and 18. Did anybody call your phone? 1,750 and 18. I sold it to you for $1,750. Number
One
168.
question. Should we call Miss Tina Tiselli to see if she'd like to bid higher? Would that be an
I
option?
don't know, guys.
How's it coming over there?
I have a phone number. I feel like it would only be fair to give her a chance. Sorry, Wayne. I know that's. Yeah, because the text
So-
message would have gone out when it closed the other way.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I'm going to call Miss Tina Tiselli to see if she'd like to increase her bid, just to give her a fair chance, because that is what is true. She didn't answer. I have a voicemail.
Well, I'm sorry that Tina is not answering.
Then, okay, I think we're good. It will go to Wayne and Pam for $1,750.
1750. Thank
Yes,
you.
and-
that's number 168.
Wayne and Pam Bland are big supporters of The Place, which is
Thank you, guys.
a place where young adults can find shelter, and she is donating this to The Place. So I think that's awesome.
That's okay. Okay, what do we have next, Chip?
So we have the last butterfly of the night. It is entitled Emerge. It is by Sanctuary Studios Artists. It is number 326. Do we have anybody here from Sanctuary Studios Artists? Not
And
seeing
did-
anybody with all the 20 people in here now?
And did we have a bid online before it shut down?
We did. We have Kara Rudolph, who's at 1,800, and I'm going to give her a phone call to give her a fair chance.
Okay, so I'm at 1,800 for this beautiful piece,
It is
and
beautiful.
The artist is not in the room. Is that right? So Emerge, I'm at $1,800. Who will go 19? 1,800 out of it on 19. Will you give me $1,900 on it? 19, would ya? 1,800 out of it on 19. Who will give me $1,900 for this gorgeous butterfly? 1,800 out of it on 19. Hey, listen, if you haven't bought a butterfly yet, it's your last chance. It's the last butterfly of the evening.
This is kind of the time to get it.
It's what?
This is kind of the time to get it.
It's the time to get it. I'm at 1,819, 1,800 out of it on 19. Will you give me $1,900 on it? Y'all in. 18 and 19, here we go. 1,800 and 1,900. 1,800 and 1,900. I don't want to miss anybody. If you're bidding and I can't see you, give me a hoop. 1,800 and 1,900. 18 and 19, here we go. 18 and 19. I sold it to your online person for $1,800.
Thank you, Sam.
You're welcome.
That'll go to Kara.
Well done, Kara. Okay, the last item of the night, number 327, is this beautiful dragonfly called Big Blue. What will you tell us about it there?
This is by our esteemed artist, Al B. Johnson. And this was supposed to be the big finale, Al B. I'm sorry about this, about the technical glitch. But Albie has been with us long enough. He knows that we're not perfect all the time. So this is by Albie Johnson, and it is called Big Blue.
Did we
So-
have an online bid before we lost it? On Albie Johnson's piece? Did we have an online bid, ladies? 27? 2,700? Thank you for that. Thanks, Tina. So I'm at 2,700 with an online bid. Friends, it's the last item of the evening. You've been with us for a long time. Thank you. So I'm at 2,700. Thank you. Who'll go 3,000? 2,700 out of it now, 3,000, 3,000. Will you give me $3,000 on it? 3,000, would you? 2,700 out of it now, 3,000, 3,000. Will you give me $3,000 for this beautiful dragonfly? I'm at 2,700, but I take 3. 2,700 out of it now, 3,000, 3,000. It's your last chance to support the STEAM program, to give money, to take something home. I'm at 2,700. Did somebody say 2,750? 2,700 out of it now, 27.5. Thank you, number 221. We're at 2,750. Who'll go 28? 2,750, but now 28, 28. Will you give me $2,800 on it? 28, would you? I'm at 2,750. You want to call your guy? Did you want to call your guy?
Yeah, I'm going to call right now. Sorry.
I'm at 27.5, but I take 28. 2,750, but now 28, 28. Will you give me $2,800 on it? 28, would you? I'm at 27.5
This
in the
is
back. But I take 2,800. 2,750, but now 28, 28. Will you give me 2,800 for Big Blue? It's the very last dragonfly, the very last item of the night. I'm at 2,750, but I go 2,800. 2,750 and 28, 2,750, but now 28, 28. Will you give me $2,800 on it? 28, would you? 27 and you guys, thank you for what you're trying to do up there. I know that it's nobody's like ideal when it doesn't work, so thank you for trying to call.
It's like being in the Army all over again, where
I
everything
know,
goes
right?
wrong at the wrong time.
Thank you. So 2,750. Did you get an answer up there at 2,800?
I'm giving a second call in case they didn't want to answer a random number.
Okay.
They don't know it's Samantha Chapman calling them.
Samantha Chapman.
Yes.
I'm at 27.5. Thank you for bidding. Looking for 28, 2750, but now 28, 28. Will you give me $2,800 on it? 28, would you? Mister, you got to pick up your phone. I'm at 27.5 and 28, 2750, but now 28, 28. Will you give me 2,800? Didn't pick up again?
No.
Okay, to anybody in the room, 2,800, y'all in. That's for this beautiful Big Blue, the very last item of the evening, 27.5 and 28. Here we go, friends. 2750 and 28. I sold it to you for 2750. Your number 221. Number
Thank you, sir.
221.
Thank you so much.
2750. Chip, what do you got?
I have a huge heart of gratitude for all of you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for everything you do for our community. Please be sure to take your pieces either with you or arrange to have transportation tomorrow for Man Middle School or delivery on Sunday within El Paso County, $50 delivery fee. I feel like I'm talking to people who already know what I'm saying, but thank you so much. Thank you to Sam for being such an incredible auctioneer.
Come
And
on now.
Thank you
to
to
Chip
our
for
volunteers.
MC.
Thank you
Yeah.
all.
Brilliant
Be safe
job.
on your way home. Thank you.